I spaced out anyway. It's fine.
Already, and I made sure to check my fucking audio this time.
I got herpes.
I'm gonna kill you. You do this every time we start a video.
Hey, Vic.
You're not allowed to have monetization for these.
Did you check the audio?
Yeah, I checked my fucking audio. I checked it.
Check it again.
I checked it.
Yeah,
It's bouncing. It's a blooping. It's a.
Okay.
Speaking of audio, it's getting to the point where in Washington State it's starting to get hot. So you are going to probably hear my air conditioner.
We won't because he has crisp on Discord.
I do, but sometimes it'll come through. Sometimes.
wow.
You guys in recording land in the fucking future, y'all will have to hear that.
Mm.
Alrighty.
So, hi, it's nice to see you like about 5 hours after we're recording this.
Alrighty. We're gonna go ahead and get started, shall we? That is the wrong tab.
And then you, random person who stumbled upon this because YouTube decided to recommend it to you. Hi.
Yeah,
No,
as I
welcome
almost started this session off with a spill. We're not doing that shit.
Welcome to the channel.
Yeah,
Hit
we're
the
talking to
subscribe
you,
button.
Josh.
Press the like button.
Josh.
We appreciate your company.
YouTube algorithms say that only X% of people actually subscribe.
I will fucking okay. I hate calls to action. I hate that shit. I also hate YouTube intros, and I don't know why I'm doing one right now. Let's get started, shall we? Fuck up! No, it's always
to another episode.
no. It's always hey guys, what is up? This is your boy something back at you here with another YouTube video. Today we're gonna, and then it's 5 minutes of we're gonna, and then without further ado. But first, here's a word from our sponsor.
Without further ado, here's some more ado.
Here's some more ado. Yeah, fucking all right. I have so many YouTube pet peeves.
This episode is brought to you by Clash of Clans.
Okay, I have to get
Raid Shadow Legends.
my biggest one. I have to get this one out. Okay. It's when it's an educational video and they do every sentence with the same tone, and after a while they do this and it gets on your nerves, and they don't know how to talk without sounding like a robot. Every single sentence sounds exactly like that. Just talk normal.
No,
Be a human.
No, the worst part is they get that emotion in the middle of the sentence and then end on this tone.
I hate it.
Honkai Star Rail is a fantasy space RPG by Hoyoverse, the makers of Genshin Impact. It's a free-to-play cross-platform RPG. Get on it right now.
Get the free trial of Final Fantasy 14 now.
I want you guys-
Heaven's Word and it's.
I want you guys to know that this channel will never be sponsored. We're too much assholes. Okay.
All right, let's get
Well,
started.
all
Let's get
that-
started.
Hey, we're doing this
We left
Fuck you
off.
all.
God damn it. Oh, welcome back, everyone.
Today's sponsor is MeUndies.
I'll kill you. The Legend of Zelda. Betrayer of Hyrule. Episode 33. Those of you who know, when we left off,
Custom razors and shaving foam.
I'll beat you with your own arm. The Forge House was easy to take back. Asplin used Majora's treacherous moon to frighten most of the Yiga away, and Needle and the rest of her regiment were handled quickly, without harming her one bit. With Needle shadow puppeted by Asplin, you learned the identity of a Yiga captain called Husk, and revealed Ketura, the hallowed scar, as one of the masters. Asplin gave Needle some mistake sugar to ensure her cooperation, and the rest of the party investigated a tomb after Zeke lifted a boulder. Once inside, you solved the puzzle and faced a bunch of Blood Moon augmented Stalfos Knights. Twig used her harmonious geomancy to build a bone mech out of Stalnox bones, and the party discovered literature that explored the possibility of combining monster essence with their own people in an attempt to benefit from the Blood Moon's power. The door at the end of the crypt slid open and you glimpsed horrible, twisted, mutated Yiga, and standing among them, none other than Husk.
I'm a few steps away from being Walter White.
All right, you're gonna have to give me a moment because now I gotta find. I actually think I put it on the same tile. Well, we are gonna find out. I did. I did. Oh no. Oh yeah, I should probably pull up Obsidian from my
Come on, all my Sonic fans in the back. Oh,
my canvas. Is that where that's from? All right.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
it's Knuckles from one of the Sonic games. Just oh no.
Twig and Nataru are not here. So without Twig, Zeke, which one of your arms breaks again?
The right one. I feel like if we're going to give Twig abilities that can be influential like that, they should persist in the following sessions if she's not there. That's pretty volatile to have things like that.
It's also a slippery slope because if I do that for one person, then I have to do it for everybody, and then before you know it, I'm playing 3 characters because 3 people are not here. So that's kind of what I'm trying to avoid, if that makes any kind of sense at all.
Well, the reason why I do that for Twig specifically is because it's a player-controlled character and not an NPC.
Right, but that's exactly what I said. I don't want to be playing player-controlled characters. I have enough to worry about with the enemies. If that makes any sense at all. I don't know. You know what? We'll put it to a party vote. Do you think Twig's Soothing Darkness should persist if she used it the previous session?
As the man with the broken arm, yes, I do.
One yes.
I think that if we do it, I think it should only apply if we're in a situation where it would be detrimental if it suddenly stopped. Like
Such as beginning a fight?
Yeah, we're about to go into a boss fight,
Okay.
and my arm is suddenly giving me a minor bonus or a minor penalty.
Yeah. Well, that's
So-
2. Anybody else in favor?
Still, it's a player-controlled character. Like, I still think all decisions made by them / effects should be under their control. So I'm of the opinion of like, nah.
Okay, 1 against.
Although I will say that in
okay,
the session chat and the Betrayer of Hyrule chat, Manda herself was asking if the ability has a range to see if it would persist even if she's not there. So I think it's safe to assume Manda is 4.
All right, majority. You have Soothing Darkness until downtime. So your right arm is not broken. I'd say I will go with the majority vote. However you guys want to play it, we'll play it that way. But we are at the point where the doors have just slid open. And I am going to go here. Player turn.
Gonna get fucked.
Hey, ass butt.
It was a funny thing. We just watched an NCIS episode with Misha Collins in it.
That's awesome.
All right, guys.
All right.
Hey,
Asplin, do you want to run down here and join them?
Oh, I would, but I'm bringing Needle with me.
Oh boy.
Oh.
So I'm gonna need her stat block again.
I've sent it to you. Scroll up.
You think I stay?
Scroll
save these
up.
things? Fuck you. Just be helpful.
Yeah, it's right there. 6/1/2025.
There
Fucking-
it is.
Don't make me do work. All right. Asplin, you and Needle will arrive in 1 turn in this square.
In that square.
That square.
Okay, so I can
So
move
there'll
myself
be-
down there for the sake of this.
You can move yourself to the puzzle.
Puzzle, you got it.
Right. All right, so it'll be player turn, enemy turn, and then on the next player turn, you can move into the square. All right. Begin.
I thought this.
I'm gonna fire a silver arrow at Husk.
Alrighty.
Oh, actually, wait, hang on. What about Adam?
Probably in the
Wow.
same situation as you, Nags.
I'm asking
Well, I'm
for
like-
the DM though, because he might rule differently on you.
What's going on?
What about Adam?
Adam, what?
Is he with them? Is he with
Oh,
me? Where is he?
because you weren't here last session. Yeah. I would put you on the way with Asplin.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still have to ask for the sake
Yep.
of ruling, Dan.
Yep. I completely forgot that he wasn't here last session.
Love you too.
I know.
All right,
I
now
know.
shoot your silver arrow.
That is a 30.
Wow. Okay.
Damn.
How many hearts damage is that?
That is, I think 2. Because I think it does normal damage.
It does. Silver Arrow does 2 base and 3 with extra damage, I believe.
Okay,
All right.
so that's 3
And
hearts.
as you do that, he disappears. And you see this dark mist spread out throughout the room and then disappear.
Okay, so he can teleport or go invisible. Well,
Yeah,
no,
he has a mist form like a vampire.
that's kind of what I'm thinking, because if it,
I'm just strategizing.
question is, where did he go then? Because if he's just invisible, then I could move in there and just grenade the area.
All right.
There's only one way to find out.
Question for you: do you want to take your turn to activate your momentary fortress, or do you want to do something else?
I thought that was on a by basis thing then. Like if
so-
the attack comes.
You still have to take a turn to erect it, or you can do it as a reaction, but you sacrifice your next action. That was the description of it that I was playing wrong.
Okay, so if I erect it, does that?
It'll be
Does it
active.
block?
Yeah, it'll be active for the rest of the fight.
then.
It'll block.
Okay, so-
You can roll to block the first attack that you receive every round.
Okay, so in that case, yes, I will go ahead and erect it.
Okay.
He erected a dispenser.
We're still learning the system. 33 episodes in, we're still finding stuff out.
Mostly because we forget to read.
I'm gonna
Guilty
hold
of that.
my. I'm gonna. Can you ready move actions?
If it's an extra move action, yes, but you have already used your action.
Okay. So in that case, I will just stay in this square.
Okay.
Because he's me squishy.
So that's an action from both of you. It will be enemy turn then, unless Zeke wants to move.
You know what?
Okay.
I will move here.
Okay.
Walk him up.
Alrighty, and
Was about to call you
predictably,
Zeke.
I forgot to denote which ones these were. Alright. Let me do that real quick.
I was gonna say you denoted what all those fucking special ones are.
I did indeed.
Question again. What are purple? What do purple do mean do?
Purple is isolated.
Okay, just making sure.
Though none of these are... Oh yeah, these are isolated, and then these ones are harmful.
I just had to make sure. Let me go check something really quick.
Vic, I don't know if you intended this, but the jewel in the center is clickable.
Okay, thank you. I'ma lock it. Much appreciated.
So one of y'all want to kill me so I can go sneak and ignore isolated areas?
Alright,
Zale just snapped your neck.
so that's gonna be 1, it's gonna be 1, 2, that's gonna be 1, that's gonna be 1, 2, and that's gonna be 1, and
Oh, they're not
1.
coming for me.
Okay, from number 1 here, 1 attack coming your way with a Wakizashi. That's a 19.
That's exactly what you need.
Okay, that's 1 heart of damage. Number 2 with a katana, that'll be a master weapon. 24 to hit.
Barry.
Okay, parried. Wakizashi on this side. 23.
Oh yeah, that'll
Rolling
hit.
high.
Okay, 2 hearts of damage. And the last one is with a Naginata, which is an arc weapon, but there's only 1 target. And that is 14 to hit.
Nope.
Okay.
Having good rolls, Vic.
Well, they have like a +10 or some shit, so it's
I
not
know,
hard to get a
but
good roll on them.
The 20s is
Hey, if I can do it, they can do
All right.
it.
We're supposed to
You're
be
going to
protecting
see-
the
Zeke, you're going to see this Yiga lock eyes with you, and I need you to make an attack roll.
No, of course they have a fucking stare.
Huh. I guess. Yeah. So that's okay. 25.
25. Does that beat your defense?
Yes.
You have just attacked yourself.
Of course, they have a gaze that can make you hit yourself.
All right, and for the rest, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1,
Yeah, I didn't.
2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alrighty. That is gonna be. Oops. Apparently that's clickable too.
Lock those.
Aha.
All 4 of them.
Aha.
Are
This one too.
what,
Yeah.
what's the deal with these isolated areas? Is moving out of them easy and moving into them hard?
They are. That is a good question. I think I plan for them to
why
be
are they
isolated in
isolated?
both ways. It's been a week. I'm
Because-
sorry.
Why
If
is
that's
there
the
more?
case, they shouldn't be able to move 2 spaces.
You assume they're not immune to it. All right. Player turn.
Okay.
Which means
The two of you can move.
show up at the
Zayla
portal, right?
and Zeke.
So
Go
if
down
you,
here.
You begin
Zeke,
your
you-
turn, and you can see. So you can either choose to cover your eyes for the rest of your turn, or you can take a turn as, or excuse me, or you can make an aura check. Covering your eyes will negate the aura check, but you will be attacking at a snag if you do.
if you want to leave the area, I can just mana grenade these things.
I'm going to actually drop my last bomb in here. And
Oh, nice.
You have to do this at the beginning of your turn. So I need you to choose either cover your eyes or make the aura roll.
I rolled a 3 for aura. So
Okay, so you've succeeded. You take your turn as normal. Zayla, you as well. Do you want to cover your eyes or do you want to make the aura check?
So what is setting this off? What's causing this effect?
You don't know yet.
Oh no, wait. Okay. So I will make aura check.
You want to make the aura check? Okay.
Out of,
Yeah,
out
I'm
of
going.
character, probably safe to assume it's one of the 2 chuckle fucks standing up there.
Oh, probably. 7.
7, success. Take your turn as normal.
Cool.
bomb and move.
All right, dropping a bomb.
And I am
Good
going
job,
to
dude.
grenade the
Drop it.
area here.
Okay, that'll hit the bomb automatically for 1 heart, which I should. Can I select that, please? Nope, because it's a prop. Never mind.
That's
Okay.
such a fun way of
That is
avoiding that shit.
right. And that is gonna be deafness checks all around, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's do it. Number 1. That is a success. Number 2, nat 1, success. Number 3, nat 20, failure. Number 4,
Nice.
11, which is a success. So 1 failed.
That works for me.
All right, so that'll be 1 heart of damage, and you also hit the bomb. All right, the 2 of you moved. You still have your actions.
The
Dropping the bomb was
cells
my
out,
action.
Hey, Asplin.
It'll explode at the end of the turn.
How many battlefield areas can you shoot?
1, I believe, small mechanical.
Okay.
It should be 2 with small mechanical.
I think 2 is large mechanical.
Yeah, I think. Hang on, let me check. Oh, mechanical.
You're gonna get a lot of hits if you do that.
Here we are. Small mechanical is 1 battlefield area.
Yeah, I can't. I'd have to extra move to get up and do a shot.
Well, shit. Okay.
Wait a minute. Hey, Needle. Hey, Needle.
Here we go. What are you doing?
Because I'm gonna have Needle throw a needle at the bomb.
Okay.
She has a range of 2.
She does indeed. That would be 1, 2. She can actually hit that. Okay. Give me a moment. Let me drag her stat block here so I have it.
Yep. Use them chi needles.
These are nice, aren't they?
Her Don
Cheetos?
Cheetos.
Like Don Cheetos?
Cheetos, yep.
Ah!
Thank you.
Get out of my head. My fucking dome. Okay. All right. That is going to be with a plus 10. If you want to roll for her, go ahead.
Yeah, sure, I'll roll. Alright,
the
that's a
bump
plus
defense?
10, you
Actually, yeah, plus 10. It's on her stat block. You have the stat block.
said? Well, I'm in the process of rolling.
23. Yeah, you hit it. All right, that detonates the bomb,
That
deals.
almost turned into a 1.
And because this is not an attack, they can't use their reactionary Yiga step. This is going to set off Blood Seal 4 times, but nothing's in the area, so nothing gets damaged.
Okay, that's half of them gone.
You're welcome.
Much appreciated.
I still have a turn because it's me and I wasn't shadow puppeting her.
Oh, are you assuming that she's helping you?
Oh.
If she wants more mistake sugar, she will.
Can you roll an aura check for her real quick?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
And it's a failure, so yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You know what? I can see.
I can say, I'm going blind.
I'm gonna pass. Actually, there's no point in me combat coordinating when you guys already did your stuff.
Alright. Leg cannon to this
You know
ego
what,
over
actually-
here.
No,
Which one?
No, I'll combat coordinated that. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah,
That'll
fuck-
be with it. That'll be with an edge then, Adam.
Alright, that's going to be a 24.
Okay, it will reactionary Yiga step and negate the attack.
Pussy.
And then I'll get Groose to reload my leg.
Alrighty. Make sure you guys have lights.
Jumping.
Good. Alrighty, is that everyone?
I believe so.
Alrighty. In that case, we will 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's not what I wanted.
So they're immune to both the isolated and the harmful. Okay.
They are indeed. 1, 2.
Oh, and they got a fucking spewer. I want to see spit come out of that mask. Show me that shit.
Why did that not? Oh, that's because I hit the wrong fucking thing. That's why. Ha 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 ha. Okay. 1, 2. Need to move this again because I'm
So many.
a stupid.
There's so many, y'all.
Okay. 1, 2.
Oh, no, I get it now. These are spawners.
1, 2. So I knew you would figure it out. 1, 2.
Right, we gotta break some shit. Those are spawners. We gotta break some shit.
Okay. 1 and going over here with the. What is number 3? Excuse me. Number 3 is a lash weapon. Attack on Zelda. This is the first attack you're receiving in a round. You can choose to use Momentary Fortress if you like. The attack roll is 15.
Yeah, I will go ahead and deflect that with Fortress.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Yeah, that's a fail.
Okay, so
Well,
you.
I got one use out of it.
Okay, does the attack still go through, or does it just completely shatter the thing?
No, it deflects it and
It's still
shatters it.
okay. It still deflects then, no damage. All right. Zayla. I need you to make me an attack roll, please.
Oh God.
Oh, God, you're gonna hit yourself. Wait a minute. Don't worry about it if you hit yourself.
It's yes, that is a hit.
Okay, you're hit. Okay, you're gonna deal damage to yourself then.
No, she's not.
Why?
I'm gonna treacherous doll the Yiga closest to her.
Okay, and that one's already used its reactionary Yiga step. How many hearts of damage is that?
That is a double check here. I believe it's just one.
Okay.
Yeah, just one.
Alrighty. It is player turn. At the beginning of everyone's turn, including Needle and Groose, I need everyone to either cover their eyes, or actually, excuse me.
You're welcome,
Nope,
Zilla.
everybody but Needle, excuse me.
Everybody but Needle.
You can either choose to cover your eyes for the rest of your turn, or you can make an aura check.
I will attempt an aura check.
I'll make the aura check. Why
Okay.
not? 11.
11. What's your aura?
That's what I'm gonna need. Come on.
My aura is 12.
Okay, you take your turn as normal.
I
Okay.
fail.
You failed. Zayla, I need you to roll me a d20.
Oh god. That's an 8.
An 8. You would normally be terrified for one turn, but you're immune to it because of the Triforce of Courage.
Oh, sick.
Question for you, Vic.
Yes.
It says Needle is very fast. Very fast is 2+ areas. How many more than 2 can she move?
It's still 2 areas. Very fast gives you a defense bonus, and if your speed gets reduced by 1 step, you don't lose movement because you're only down to fast.
You do lose the defense bonus, though. I
You
think.
do lose a defense bonus, yes, if you go down to fast. But it is still 2 battlefield areas. I did confirm that with Naldo.
Okay, good enough. Good enough. You know what? She can. No, I'm fast, so.
So Needle is going to cover her eyes. She's not going to have to roll.
I thought you said she wasn't affected.
No, she is affected. I had to reread the
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Also, can Needle do that of her own volition, or does Asplin have to make her do that?
She's not being shadow puppeted, so
I'm not shadow puppeting her. She is free will right now.
Oh, why would you do that?
Because I have insurance that she'll do as I ask.
Oh, right.
Otherwise, I will shadow puppet her. Aswin is not a good person today.
I'm having trouble seeing
I'm
how
sorry.
we win this
I am
fight, to be honest.
warm.
Okay, that was 1,
Wow.
2.
Okay.
Oops, grabbed you by mistake.
Real quick, I need to check with Adam and Groose. Did you choose to cover your eyes, or did you choose to?
I rolled.
rolled?
Bruce is covered.
Groose is covering and you rolled. Okay, did you succeed?
Yes, I succeeded.
Alrighty.
I rolled.
Alright.
I rolled a 15.
Aspen, what you doing?
War crimes.
No, I'd have to get closer to figure that out. Never mind. I'm gonna defend.
Okay. Which means you're not a target, right?
Yep, I haven't done anything hostile to these guys.
So
This
read
turn.
me again what that does. You can't be targeted by attacks and abilities, etc.
Let me check. Where is it? Don't mind me. During a fight, your opponents will not attack you in any turn where you're not intending to perform an offensive action or doing something that will obviously cause them harm or spoil their plans.
Okay, they can't attack you.
For example, healing a friend would go unchecked, but setting up a bomb would not.
Okay. So it specifically says they can't attack you.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't need to attack me. If they have AoE effects, they can just get close to me.
Right. Okay. All right. Who's next?
And I see this jewel, and is there anything I could notice about it?
You notice a swirling mass of red. It looks like Calamity in the center here.
Just say, is there any? Is it just like red and
Give me, like-
vaguely black,
give me,
or
like,
is it
30
black and
seconds.
red?
Black and red.
Oh, that's not Calamity then.
Sorry, Yadi, what were you saying?
He said he needed 3 seconds.
Okay.
I assume somebody stepped into his area when they're not supposed to.
Okay, so I have not taken damage yet, so I have my blade pew pew. So I am going to. I'm gonna move up into this area here, and I'm gonna pew pew this one down here.
All right.
And that is a. Oh well, actually, hang on.
I was gonna say, what'd you get?
it might hit 17.
17 does hit, and that's the last heart. That'll trigger the blood seal, but nothing's in the area.
Boo.
Can you repeat what you said about this? I got swirling. Somebody walked in and started
I knew
asking
it.
questions.
Calamity, but darker.
So probably gloom.
Probably gloom.
Is it? Can I leverage my purview of finding a weak point to see if I can insight this thing to see if it's destructible?
I wouldn't say that you would have to insight it. You've seen structures like this before. If you were to destroy this thing, it would deactivate these 5 chambers.
There's our
Okay.
goal. There's our goal.
I'm gonna supernatural jumping here and fire a silver arrow at it.
Okay, that is 1, 2, 3. You do have the gilded bow, I believe, right?
I do.
All right.
Good fucking call on keeping that thing.
A 28.
A 28, that does hit. That'll do 3 hearts of damage. All right.
I gotta ask, Vic, is there a card for the Lionel bow?
No, there is not.
Why did you do it?
That's not what I wanted.
Why are you?
You're
why?
seeing chunks of this thing fly off as you do this, and they begin swirling in the mass.
Okay, so every time we hit it, it splits off, and we'll have to just destroy
These chunks are also smaller.
It's gonna be harder to hit.
Okay, it is just a break until it's too small to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like hitting a big slime,
Okay.
divide it until it can't be divided anymore.
Okay. Anyone else?
I did my thing.
Okay.
Adam hasn't gone. I don't think. I think you moved and that was it, unless you extra moved. Remember,
Okay.
be careful.
I have to ask, does anybody have any masks equipped?
I never took the Ganon mask off.
You have the Ganon mask on, Adam? You have the Hawkeye?
Hawkeye.
Okay.
Now, are we talking like usable masks or aesthetic masks? Because
Usable.
I would. Okay.
Accessory masks.
Gotcha.
Oh, they have to look you in the eyes.
So we got a whole Medusa type thing going on here.
Wait a minute, hang on. Wouldn't that imply they get an edge on you because yours is a magnifier than Adam?
Well, no, they have to see like since our faces are covered with masks that have
I
eye
get what you're
slots,
getting at. No,
they
I
have
get
a
what you're
hard time.
getting at,
You
yeah.
got that from Mugen Train. You got
Actually-
that from fucking Mugen Train. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
This brings up a point.
Yeah.
Would it have diminishing returns because they're doing the same thing over and over?
No. Because it's
What's
not
the
it's not
mask
an
of
ailment.
truth?
It's kind of like with an Umber Hulk in D&D. If you start your turn, you either cover your eyes or you suffer the consequences.
Which one of you has the mask of truth?
I do.
Okay. Does anybody
Okay,
else need to
there's
go
your-
on this turn?
I need to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to shoot. Let's see. This one.
Okay.
Alright, with
I
my
need you to roll me a grit check.
grit check. Okay.
There it is.
Because this is the Mocking Beauty augmented Yiga.
That is a 4.
Okay, you're able to attack it.
Okay, that is going to be a 23.
That'll hit. That'll be 2 hearts of damage. That will kill it. That will trigger Blood Seal. All other Yiga in the same battlefield area instantly Yiga step out, and it explodes.
Yep.
Just flat.
And then Goose reloads my leg.
Kachoka. It's nice having an assistant, huh?
He's,
What,
he's,
did my
he's
sound break
blindfolded,
you?
he's blindfolded and he's just going click, 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 click.
He's done it enough times by now.
Hang on. Hey, I was about to say, if you play Skyward Sword, he knows how to reload a gun.
He does. Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
Alrighty. That is gonna be enemy turn. 1, 2. 1,
Remember, for the sake of things, they cannot attack me. If they have AoEs, I will probably still get hit.
2. I'm actually probably gonna be there. 1, 2. 1, 2. And as these Yiga kind of file out, they're not They still seem agile, but in like a Voldo way, like it's wrong.
Lovely.
Oh God. Are they gonna hit us with their crotch? I hate it.
I can make that happen.
No.
They're gonna roly-poly over us.
That's my favorite move.
How dare you roly poly over me?
My
Flip over with their body in a circle like a coin and spin on the ground.
my favorite Voldo move.
A crotch rocket.
Don't underestimate the crotch rocket.
The Crockett.
Although it used to be one of my
But
mains,
not
actually.
Davy. Okay. Needle, since she has free will, is going to move up to here, but behind the wall. She will use the defend action on Adam. You will have +2 defense for the rest of this turn.
Oh, y'all be sure to make sure Adam gives you your drugs later.
I don't have drugs.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, you can't be attacked, which is great for you.
It's
All
gonna
right.
be AoE.
This one is attacking Zeke. That will be... That would be a 15.
Nope.
Okay. The caustic one is gonna hork one over at Zayla.
Orchid.
That is a 27.
Okay, look, hitting me might be attacking me might sound like a good idea, but you have to stop and consider what would Jesus do? Okay, so
Nail your ass. Anyways,
I know what you're thinking. Should I rip off his tail? And the answer
it might
may
surprise
turn-
you. So if that hits, that's gonna be 3 hearts of damage. This one, those all moved. Alrighty.
so is it just the basic attack?
It is.
Parry.
All right, parried. Husk is going to use Whispers of the Grave. All creatures not wearing masks have to make a grit check.
Oh no!
Yep.
He has to see your eyes. Yes.
Because he's
got
just
3, yes.
first.
Okay. What did Zeke get?
5.
5. Okay. You will not be putrefied for the rest of combat then.
Lovely.
Player
Need to make the
turn.
roll.
Choose cover your eyes or take the aura check.
Better
Except
idea.
Make the roll.
unless you are wearing a mask.
Question.
Better idea. I put,
we don't have to.
Hold on, you're cutting Necker off.
I put on the Mask of Truth.
Okay, you want to use your action to do that?
Yep.
Okay.
I have a question, DM.
Yes.
Since you said all creatures not wearing masks, did Needle make the roll?
That is a
Did she make the
fantastic
putrefaction
question.
check?
Or does she need to
Grit
because she's
check.
behind the wall?
Does she need to because she's behind the wall and also a Yiga?
That is a success. She will not be putrefied.
All right, there's your answer.
Good call. Oh wait. I'm dumb. She has a Yiga mask.
All right, there's the answer.
Right. Okay. Did Groose make the grit check?
Let me.
I thought he was covering his eyes.
Well, it would the.
This is for
Oh,
Whispers of the
it's-
Grave, not Word of Exit, or excuse me, not Verity Gaze.
That is a 10. That is a success.
All right. So Groose will not be putrefied.
Need my squire with me.
Squire. Okay. I do believe yes. It is now player turn. Aura check if you don't have a mask on and are not covering your eyes.
3.
Hey, Bruce.
Okay.
Same as Necro. 3.
All
I
right.
like these big dice.
You will take your turn as normal.
That's right, Bruce.
Okay, so is this a new round, or is this the round that I just put the mask on?
You just put the mask on.
Okay.
Well, Nunu is a champion in League of
Stop.
Legends. He's like
I'll beat you within an inch of your life.
I will strike you.
I need juice after that. That was awful.
You gotta get that bad taste out of your mouth.
Okay. Who's gonna go?
Supernatural leaping into this harmful battlefield area, and I'm
Okay.
going to swipe at 2 of the gems.
You will not take damage until the beginning of your next turn. Roll it.
I just rolled a 20.
Oh, ho, ho!
So that is a 30.
You shattered 2 of them.
Okay, so they only
combat
split off
momentum.
Mhm.
23.
All right. You've shattered one, and you have damaged this one again, which is going to make it split
Spits out
off.
more to protect itself.
Combat momentum.
Okay, yeah, you get a third swipe, don't you?
And I'm gonna aim at these two.
These two, okay.
That is a 22.
All right, that'll hit. You'll destroy one, and you will cause another shard to slip off. This thing is looking a bit smaller than when you started.
I think it's the first time I've gotten to use double combat momentum.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Zeke. So question is here to here an area?
Yeah. If it's connected, it's one battlefield area.
Two combo attack Lumina equipped.
I still need to get all three of them on the same character. See a 4-string. What you doing?
You know what? They have no reason. I'm gonna defend again. I'll be
Okay.
over here. They have no reason to come to me. I'm just a little wooden boy. Sorry,
Oh,
my brain
boy.
Pinocchio immediately.
All right.
If Golem was Pinocchio.
Is that everyone?
Nope, not. Let's see. I am going to aim at the caustic spitter,
Okay.
and then I'm going to fire my leg cannon. That is going to be a nat 20.
All right.
Blasphemer.
It will use its reactionary Yiga step, and it gets a free attack on Zayla.
Thanks, Adam.
You got momentary fortress, you're fine.
It broke.
Shattered.
It broke.
I pray for you.
It's still only a 15.
As a hit.
Okay, 2 hearts of damage.
Man.
You need some armor.
Okay, what you doing?
Wait,
I'm
no,
wearing armor.
these things have. Never mind. I don't want to risk it because you'll just take more damage if it gets hit and it blows up in your face.
Yeah, I'd rather not die, so
I'll hold off for now. You're welcome.
much appreciated. All right, now I apologize for this nukes the area you're in.
All right, is that everyone?
Has Needle gone?
She's staying here and defending herself.
All right.
Is that everyone?
Gets everyone.
Alrighty.
I think so.
Oh boy.
Or what?
Alrighty. Oh
I want
god.
it.
Oh boy. What are these mindless motherfuckers gonna do? Eeny, meeny, miny, you. Adam. This is going to be a 19 to hit.
Hurry.
Parried. Zayla. This is, oh god damn it. This is gonna be a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 4
So
hearts of
I-
damage.
Yeah. So I have to roll an injury now.
Alright, light injury.
13.
13 on a light injury. You are wounded. Your maximum hearts total is reduced by 1.
Lovely.
Unfortunately, another one.
Stop that.
You left her alone. They see a weak target. That is going to be a 14 to hit.
That is a miss.
All right, whiff. Alrighty. Asplin,
Yeah.
word of exit. I need you to roll an attack roll, please.
10. Wait.
Plus your
Is
modifiers.
it with any of my- I
It's
was
with
gonna say,
whatever
is it
you're
any of my
holding.
Shit, that'd be Grimage then in this case.
Right. If it's your,
That's a 14.
does that beat your defense?
Yes, it does.
You have struck
How much
yourself.
damage am I taking?
Whatever your deal.
That affects people even with masks. Shit.
That one's the rough
Stop hitting
one.
yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
No, exactly.
I'm
Okay.
glad someone else said it.
One coming for Zeke here. Oh, God.
Damage fucking Grim Edge does.
It's going to be a 25 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
All right, that's going to be 2 hearts of damage. Other one next to you.
Hold on.
Yep.
Grit check is a 9, which is a success, and brings me back up to 4, plus an injury roll.
Okay, light injury.
Oh god, I rolled a 15.
15 is a broken arm. Roll me a d10.
It's both of his
A
arms.
d20. He's got one wrapped by whatchamacallit. It's your right arm that's wrapped up, so.
What's going to happen here is, I'm going to have my hair grab my shield as my arm is severed from my body.
Okay.
I rolled a 3.
Oh, it was your right arm. Okay. Good thing those grow back, huh? You now have grasping tresses holding your shield, which is good because this one is spitting at you.
Don't forget to grab the gauntlet you just lost.
Fucking, that's a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Do you have another parry?
No.
Boy.
Which one is it hitting?
This one is.
Would it be better for it to blow up in your face or for it to just hit you?
How much does the blow up do?
2 hearts.
I mean, how much the blood's...
Or no, 1 heart.
taking
1
two
heart when it blows up.
One heart versus 2.
The blow up is better because this thing's gonna do 3 hearts to me with extra damage.
Okay, and this is the one attacking?
Yes.
Then Fat Boy's gonna take the damage.
Okay. That'll be 3 hearts of damage. It will explode, deal 1 heart of damage to everything, which will take this one down. Nice treacherous doll there.
The augmented ones don't have Yiga Step?
Oh, they do. You are correct.
I know
They
this is
do
hurting us
indeed.
rather than helping, but I care about
Does
consistency.
Does the Yiga step affect from any damage or just attack roll damage?
So, Blood Seal says specifically, on death, all other Yiga in the same battlefield area instantly Yiga step out of the area, and the dead Yiga detonates, dealing 1 heart of magical mundane damage to all remaining creatures.
Okay, that was the last time I could do that. I don't have enough MP to
Zeke,
do any of my moves.
finding a weak point. You realize that every Yiga's Blood Seal is on their chest. If you target the seal, it has 18 defense and 1 heart. You can destroy the seal, so that way they don't explode.
Does destroying the seal do damage to them as well?
No, you're targeting the seal only. So you choose, do you want to damage them or do you want to damage the seal to stop them from exploding?
Okay.
All right. Majora's treacherous doll went off. 1, 2, still not far enough to get to you. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Who have I forgotten to move? Eeny, meeny, miny, you. This one already acted. That already acted. Player turn. Anybody not wearing a mask, aura check, or cover your eyes.
8.
8. And that is a success. All right.
Goose is going to make an aura check.
I can't hear you.
Goose is going to make an aura check.
Okay.
Why are you coming over here? Oh, because I did do a hostile.
Was that a success?
Yes.
Alrighty. Alrighty, player turn. Take your turns as normal.
Vale's going to chug the last half of the lawn milk that she's
Alrighty.
got,
Good stuff, good
leaving
stuff.
me with one bottle of milk left.
Okay.
Let me adjust my bottle count. There we go. Then she is going to... Oh, that brings me back. I guess I should have probably adjust my heart, shouldn't I?
Maybe, just maybe.
Okay.
I assume you want those back.
All right, and then gonna
No, what?
1. Let's see, 1, 2 over to here.
I have one last MP. I want to use my lens of truth. Where the fuck is that
You
sneaky
see a
little shit?
haze of black smoke around this Yiga.
So this is this one. He's this way.
There's that one.
I have to ask, does using the Lens of Truth count as my action?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Then I will have not done anything hostile other than...
This is true.
Would you consider gathering info hostile if it's against the enemy?
No. It's not. It's not something that can be outwardly perceived as hostile, I don't think. So I'm going to say no.
Okay.
Now, if you were gathering info while shooting him in the face.
Just gathering info on what the inside of his guts look like, maybe. Like, that's...
Yep, still red.
I have done nothing hostile. Okay.
Okay. Who
I'm
next?
going to swipe at these two gems.
Okay.
That is a 21.
Okay. You have destroyed that one and the center gem. There's just one fragment left. You can see the area is now flickering combat momentum.
Do it.
22.
22. You've destroyed it, and this entire area deactivates. These battlefield areas are no longer harmful, nor are they
You also
isolated.
just deleted all the light in the area.
I will take less light over more enemies.
Vic, for the sake of combat, can you put a light back down?
It's as far as you can see,
God
but
damn you.
Oh
Oh boy.
there's a trade-off.
Also, do you want a fancy ring for the guy who has the smoke around him? I have a fancy ring for a guy who has the smoke around him.
I have another way I can do this.
That
Can make
works.
that.
Nice.
There you go. This little aura tool there.
All right, well, it's that guy. He's the
No.
bitch.
Supernatural leaping.
Get him, he smells like
All right.
bitch.
One,
Like a
two.
bitch.
Did Adam and Groose take an action?
I'm gonna have Groose make an attack on the Yiga.
Okay.
Because you said that this reaction is regained every turn.
Which one?
The Yiga step.
No. No. The Blood Seal triggers a free Yiga step, and they have one reactionary Yiga step that they can use like a side step. It's like the Raider's flash step.
So they can only use once per combat?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so...
Blood Seal always gives them a free Yiga step. Their reactionary Yiga step to negate an attack is only once.
Okay, let's see.
Groose has a quick weapon, right?
Yes, well,
Okay.
I'm just... So this one already used their Yiga step, right? But
I
their
believe so,
Blood
yes.
Seal their Blood Seal has not been activated since they haven't been taking lethal damage or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. If that's the case, I'm going.
I'll paste the abilities here so you can see them.
over there, and I'm just gonna laser I-beam this Yiga.
Okay, just a moment. I'll paste these back in the chat so you can see how these work.
That is a
Did you
19 to hit.
19 to hit will hit. How many hearts of damage?
2.
2 hearts of damage. It detonates. Thankfully, there's nothing in the area.
And then I'm gonna move back here. All right, that's me. And
Okay.
Marlo's going to reload my I-beams.
That's interesting. All right.
Just smacks you upside the head.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
The way I'm picturing
Good
it
to
is
go,
they just slide out like cylinders from Looney Tunes and you just swap them out.
Is that the end of player turn?
I believe so.
Alrighty. Asplin, you are not you're not a target for attacks, right? 1, 2.
Yep.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Yeah, I don't like that.
1. Doopity doopity. Doopity
Actually,
doopity.
That's me.
Oh, that's actually 1. 2.
Be like,
1,
hey,
2.
let me whisper it.
All right.
We shut off the machines.
There were still the ones that were spawned before you shut them off. They didn't go away.
We just shut off the manufacturing, not.
Yeah, they're not spawning
Another step on the
anymore.
line.
That's good, right? All right, Zeke, you're taking an attack from the beast one. Fucking, of course, it's a nat 20.
How many nat 20s are you gonna roll on
I
me?
don't
in
know.
one
Why is it
session?
always to get? Watch, it'll be an armor crash too. Watch. 4 hearts of damage if that hits.
Alright, let me open up my thing,
Oh,
adjust
boy.
my health.
Oh no.
Okay, the grit check succeeds.
Okay, you get a
This
refill.
Is this is
Severe
a
injury.
severe injury.
Yep, it's your second one.
Fucking 5.
5. Armor crash.
Oh my
What an XA!
god.
All right. Winter is now attacking Zeke. That is going to be a 16.
That does not hit.
I'm going to assume you're in whirlwind defense.
Yes.
Okay, Winter
Which is
attacking
now at
Zayla.
17.
I don't want it.
Oh boy. 22.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Alrighty. That's going to be 2 hearts damage.
I don't want it.
All right. Mocking is attacking you as well.
I don't want it.
God damn it. That is a fucking 15.
It's a
Oh, see, oh, jeez. Okay, I didn't even add the modifiers yet. All right, 2 hearts damage.
Neat. I take another injury.
Severe.
Yay! I got a 1.
Shock stalled. Temporary injury.
Neato. I'm not dead.
This one here is gonna spit at Zeke.
You spit. You
That's a nat
bastard.
1.
Oh, thank
And
God.
last,
Finally.
well, I saved the worst for last.
Stop
Don't do it.
spitting.
I saved the worst for last. Word of exit.
What?
Zeke, I need you to make an attack roll, please. Wait.
What
Yeah.
does this do again? Oh, this is the attack itself.
Yep.
Makes you attack yourself, yeah.
I just rolled a nat 1.
Oh! Ow! Oh!
That's hilarious.
You can't add modifiers to that. That's an automatic fail. All right. Beginning of player turn. Cover your eyes or make an aura roll if you are not wearing a mask.
Unless you have a mask, or your needle has a Yiga mask.
What is this effect again?
This one
Is this
is
the
called
feature
Verity Gaze. Any creature's husk can see who are not wearing masks when their turn begins must either cover their eyes or make an aura check.
What's the condition for failure? Or like what happens if it fails?
You have to roll on the table. You know that when Zayla rolled an
yeah.
8, she would have been terrified, but she's immune.
Okay. Oh, I rolled a 4.
Hey, Vic.
Yes.
I need. You know what? I'm just gonna try it. I want to shadow puppet this guy.
Okay. It works. You're able to
still
use
there?
the Yiga abilities, but you're not able to use Husk's abilities.
You know, I'm taking. Yeah, I'm gonna take his host. I'm gonna take his host.
But hold on. We gotta finish Zeke first. Are you going to cover your eyes, or are you going to take the aura roll?
Oh, I rolled a 4 on the
You rolled a 4. Okay. Take your turns as normal.
I'm gonna shadow puppet this guy.
Shadow Puppet, you have control of him.
Asplin, was he originally in the square that you were in?
He was floating around this Yiga.
Where is
Okay, so
Asplin
he.
here? Where's Asplin?
This one's right here.
Right there.
So you can
Is
control
there no
him.
light attached to Asplin, or is my OB?
You might be having internet things again.
In my Albert. No, I have loading bars. I'm not refreshing my page because I don't trust it.
I see you. I see you moving around.
Okay, I refreshed and the light is there now.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Asplin, like you can control him. That means he can't take reactions, right?
I can control the Yiga that he is floating around. I am
Yes.
not in control of Husk.
Nope. You are in control of the body he is possessing right now.
Do you mind if I attack him, Asplin?
Actually, I do. How fast is the Yiga?
They are, I believe, either fast or very fast. Give me a second. Speed. Where is it? Very fast.
Oh boy.
It's still only 2 areas.
One there.
Okay.
One there.
All right.
Okay,
And
so
do you
I'll
do
move
anything
the
with
one
its action?
That one I don't think I hang on. Oh, there it is. There it is. You know what? I'm gonna make him hit somebody.
Okay.
Which one do I pick? Which one do I pick? Let's pick the spitter. The spitter's been very annoying.
Okay.
What weapon does this Yiga have? So I know the mod.
That one will have a katana.
Katana, which is a mod of
+9.
Let me find the Yiga. Thank you.
Extra damage range is 18 or higher.
Thank you. I appreciate that knowledge.
I feel like there's some kind of logic error there.
That's a dirty 20.
Yep. That would be 2 hearts of damage on the spitter.
Which makes him Yiga Step.
It will. It'll make all the other ones Blood Seal Yiga Step, which clears them out of the area.
For the record, that I would say Shadow Puppet is a fairly hostile thing, so I can be targeted.
Yes.
I haven't taken my movement, however, so nope, not that way.
No.
Not in there.
So now
Like that clip of the baby running into the room and going.
Okay, what do you?
"Whoa," and
Sorry,
running
guys.
back around.
What are you doing,
Now
man?
you can shoot him if you want.
All right. Yeah.
One,
Here,
two. So it's
here,
1, 2,
yeah, for
3,
the-
4.
for the-
That's 4 battlefield areas away.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, I'm moving myself up here for the sake of being light on this.
Well, I mean, if you can't see him, you can shoot
gonna
with
say
a
that-
snag because you're technically blinded.
I was gonna say that begs the question: if we can't see him,
Yeah.
can we see him?
It's you. You would attack as if you're blinded.
So question, when I'm Shadow Puppeting him, can I see in that area?
That's a good question. You guys need to stop with the good questions. I would say if you have the shadow puppet, then you would be aware of where the enemy is. That wouldn't
Okay,
help
so it's
anybody
like a
else from hitting it, but you could hit it if you wanted to.
Like a telepathic connection then.
Right,
okay.
like you're attached to the marionette strings, kind of, so you kind of have a vague idea. That's what I would say.
Got it.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to attack this Yiga in front of me. Roll.
There's two there. There's one here and there's one here.
God damn it, D.
You can just barely see it because of the lighting.
Are you attacking the beast one or the revolting excess one?
I'm going to attack the beast one.
Okay. The more dangerous of the two.
I think that's a 26.
26, that'll hit. That'll destroy
It's
it.
more dangerous
That'll
'cause it
trigger the
hits
Yiga
harder,
step.
right?
And that gives...
Oh, hi, Needle.
Yep, and that gives it a free attack on Needle. Which is, god damn it. And that is which one? The Wakazashi. That's a 25.
Yeah.
That's gonna be...
There's a defense of 18.
That's gonna be a... That's 3 hearts of damage on Needle. She does still
He's
have...
down to 3.
Well, she has her reactionary Yiga step. So she can do
Oh, yeah,
that.
she can.
There's
You know,
nothing-
yeah, she has free will. She can make the call.
Yeah. She's actually gonna Yiga step over here. All right.
And then,
What are you doing?
I guess Marlo's going to.
I can't hear you when you're mumbling.
Marlo's going to reload my eyes.
Okay. Zayla and Zeke.
I'm going to swing at these two at their seals.
Okay.
And are the seals the things that make them blow up too?
Yes. So if you destroy the seal, they can't detonate.
So that is a 20. Actually, what's the bonus on this weapon again?
If it's
That's
over
above 20.
if it's over 18, you've destroyed the seals. That will trigger combat momentum.
Okay, so now I'm going to swipe at them.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a okay. Now I have the actual bonuses. Important. Where's my fucking Okay, that's a 17.
17 hits on both. Is that 1 heart of damage?
That is 1 heart of damage.
All right. Because you struck the winter one, you will take 1 heart of frost damage. Zayla, what you doing?
Going to let's see, we're gonna move into this area here.
Well, pick one. That's 2 different areas.
Oh, sorry.
It's
For
okay.
some
There's a
reason
line
I
there.
saw that as
No, you're good.
one giant box. And then gonna grenade.
Okay. That is
These
going to
two
be deafness checks. That's a and that's not an attack, so you don't have to roll the grit check. That's a fail on the mocking, and that is a fail on the other one. So they're both toppled, and they both take 1 heart of damage.
Aha!
Okay. All right. These two have no seals. These two have their turns essentially wasted. All right, is that everyone?
Yeah, I believe it is.
Yep.
Okay,
Just remember, for the sake of things, I am targetable.
indeed. Eeny, meeny, miny.
Itty bitty bitty Jeffrey.
Okay, with you shadow puppeting, he can't move the body he's in. You're gonna feel something.
Go pick a new host.
Yep, you're gonna feel something change.
Pick a new host, fucker. Mine.
All right, we're gonna close that.
I have no MP though, so
Gonna
I
be
can't
one,
tell you where he moved.
2. Gonna be 1, 2. Gonna be 1, 2. I can't move that one because it's yours. Gonna be 1,
have
2.
a light for my sake, so I
1,
can
2.
move it.
I'll do this.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Just so for my sake, so I
Yeah.
can move it. Yeah.
Give it a small light, right? All right.
Hit me.
This one has already moved. Nope.
You will
I fucked
regret
up.
your choices.
Or did I move that one down from here? I can't remember.
I believe you did.
I don't remember. So,
I think you added one from somewhere. I can't remember where though.
He
okay.
did because there were
I think
two
yeah.
over here.
Okay, so that one has moved. Okay. Using turn to get up. Using turn to get up. Spitting at Zayla.
I don't want it.
Fuck two.
That's a 16.
As a hit.
All right, that's gonna be 2 hearts damage.
I gotta take an injury.
All right.
Taylor, quit getting spit on.
God damn it.
I rolled a 4.
4.
It's it on.
That is an armor crash.
I'll take it.
All right.
So that just takes a -2 to its.
-2 to your armor, and if that brings your armor's defense bonus to 0 instead of +2 or +4, then it's destroyed.
It breaks.
Okay. So you have a pile of armor now that you can repair.
Question. Can I pick what armor breaks?
It's whatever's your
Okay, just
like
your,
body
your,
armor. Yeah.
Your torso.
Yeah. It's not the accessories. It's the armor that's giving you defense.
I gotcha. Okay.
Okay. That means that no attack, no attack. Okay, attacks and 2. Okay, so 4 attacks to make, and then 1 Yiga over here. We'll handle Adam first. God damn it, that's a nat 20.
I demand a swap out.
Hold
of
on, let him.
dice.
Damn, what you doing? That hits. Okay, that's gonna be 3 hearts damage.
Don't you still have another parry?
In Raider form, yeah.
Oh,
The mirror
you're
shield
still
has
in
two
your.
parries.
Yeah, the mirror shield's enchanted with a prism feather.
Yeah, it has 2 parries.
You do have a second parry.
I'm down to 1. 1, so it's fine.
Okay, just keep it for like a last ditch. All right.
He gets back up if he goes down. So
Winter attacking Zeke.
If you roll 20, I swear to God.
That's a dirty 20, not a nat 20.
Okay, that still hits.
All right, that's gonna be 3 hearts of damage.
All right. Crit check succeeds.
All right.
Time to roll the injury, and I swear to fucking God.
Is this a critical?
Yeah.
It is your 3rd. Don't roll a 20.
I rolled a 3.
A3, shock stalled. Excuse me, no, armor crash.
Armor crash.
Hey, I'd rather that than you die. Unfortunately, there's another one behind you.
Was that a critical injury?
It was a critical injury. He did just take a critical injury.
Well, okay. Funny you should ask.
Activation. Yanni, I just rolled in that one.
Oh, thank God.
All right, Winter attacking Asplin. That is a dirty 20.
ow.
3
How
hearts.
much damage?
Revolt.
Well, let me hang on. 3 hearts.
3 hearts.
Let me roll a critical injury.
Oh boy, we get 2.
That's a 9.
That's a 9. Critical injury is a broken leg. Roll me a d20.
Ow. All right. Oh, 7.
7. That is going to be your right leg is broken. Revolting excess attacking you now. That is a. That's a 10.
It's a 10.
It's
Fuck
a 10.
yourself.
I rolled a 2.
Fuck yourself.
All right, I already did
missed.
this one. That means it is player turn now. Beginning of your turn, choose aura check or cover your eyes if you're not wearing a mask.
Question is,
Ooh, I
my
rolled a
shadow,
one.
my shadow puppeted Yiga doesn't need to do that, right?
He's got a Yiga mask on. All of them do.
Got it. Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to chug a half of my milk bottle, bring me up back up to 3 hearts.
Wait, did you leave the aura on here?
I can't turn it off.
Okay, just making sure. 'Cause
Yeah,
I can see
you
what I
can see
highlight.
you see the fucking outline, can't you?
Carry on with your turn, Necro. Sorry.
Very good. I'm gonna run like a bitch down here. And hide behind this wall.
Unless I do this.
All right, pulling a needle like we see.
You
Hey.
also might want to
Get it,
take
'cause she was
defend
hiding
action.
I think she just used a bottle.
Oh, you extra moves.
Yeah.
Oh, extra move. Okay. All right.
Oh no, I didn't use an extra move, but I did use my milk bottle.
Oh.
Yeah, which one do I'm gonna hit the spitter again
You hit spitter. Okay.
with the Yiga. All right, that's a 9 plus 9 because it's a katana.
Katana.
That's a 13 to hit.
It will
that-
not hit.
That thunked. That didn't roll. That thunked. Alright,
All right. Who
let me
next?
use my movement. Run away.
Run away.
Raggy.
Ready.
I think that was it for player turn, wasn't it?
I don't know. Has he
still
gone?
haven't gone. Nope.
Oh.
Hmm.
How are you still
Oh, wait, no,
alive?
hang on. I just remembered. Sorry, I have a broken leg. I can only move one of those spaces.
Oh.
We'll go down
I'm
here instead.
going through my inventory to see if there's anything I can do. That isn't just a normal attack. I need to look at the item card for Bomb Chew.
Oh!
Okay.
Interesting.
No,
So
that
you
wouldn't
can-
do anything. Because there's only 2 areas in any given, or 2 enemies in any given battlefield area I can see right now, and I can just hit them myself. So it would. Oh, I lied. You know what? I'm going to do the namesake, switch to daring stance, which will drop my defense even lower than it already is.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to throw. I'm just gonna throw this bomb chew
Okay.
into this area,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hit it with my lash scythe
Right.
while it's mid-air.
Okay.
In this battlefield area.
All right. Attack stunts. And no wager
And the
because daring
attack-
stance.
Yep. And the roll was 20.
And those only have 2 hearts, right?
Math. Yeah.
Alrighty. Well,
It's
that's
above
gonna.
20.
All right, and that. Yeah. So that's gonna detonate, and that's gonna take all of these out,
Nice.
Wow.
which will force Husk to possess yet another one.
It's fine. We'll whittle him down.
Thanks for killing my guy. I'm not actually mad about it.
Okay, so,
And supernatural leaping move.
Okay, you can travel 2 battlefield areas with that.
Oh, it takes the place of movement?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be here then.
Why are these yellow, by the way?
Because they're cramped.
Okay.
I feel cramped.
Yeah, I didn't notice that either until just now because normally you make the borders the color and not the.
Yeah, I forgot to do it on that one. Which is fine. As I always say, if I forget something, whatever.
Okay, so a few things are gonna happen. So first off, I'm just gonna let the mask drop and have Marlowe catch it.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm going to do I believe it's called an attack stunt.
Yes.
All right, so I am gonna. Okay, so first, what is Needle doing? Can Needle attack this thing? She has her own free will. I'm respecting it. So
She can. Whether or not
I'm
she
gonna first
will is
glance-
another.
I'm gonna first glance over at her first and try and gesture her to like poke it to trigger any Yiga step.
All right. She will step this way and throw a chi needle. And it is going to be a 25 to hit, which will trigger the Yiga step, which gives it a free attack on Zayla. Which is a nat 20.
Oh my god.
I was going to follow up with something.
You can still follow up.
I was gonna say once the attack connects, I was going to follow up with a strike of my own, ending it before it could do anything while moving.
It is an attack stunt.
It is an attack stunt. Okay, so if you're going to do that, the wager will be that if you fail your attack roll, Zayla will still get hit.
Fail my attack roll. Gotcha.
If you succeed in your attack roll, you will interrupt it.
Good way.
Yeah, that's going to be a 24.
Okay, that is a success. You have killed it, and everything in this battlefield area takes 1 heart of damage.
I will gladly take 1 heart.
If you were in there when it detonated at him, you'll take, or at aim, you will take that 1 heart as well.
Gotcha. I parry a second time.
All right, parried. That is an ability, not an attack, unfortunately.
It's like a Shaco clone explosion.
Yeah, that's a fantastic analogy for these assholes. So it's just 1 heart.
I will go down to. I
And
do
put a
take an
light on
injury.
yourself.
I do
Okay.
take an injury.
Anybody else?
Do you want me to roll for the injury?
Oh, if you're down to 0, yeah. Remember, I don't know everybody's heart totals and whatnot.
Thanks, Yeti.
That
I
is gonna be
appreciate you.
That's gonna be a 10.
A 10, that's going to be an armor crash on a light injury.
Oh my god.
You and your armor crashes.
I'm not the one rolling the dice!
I don't believe you.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Reduce it.
It's
by
like I
2
sneak in late at night and put an armor crash under your pillow.
Fill your stocking with armor crashes and Christmas. All right.
Yeah, man.
And I guess I'm just gonna move back over here.
Okay.
Yep, that's my turn.
Anybody else?
I think that's it.
I think that's it, yeah.
All right. Oh boy. Okay, Needle still has free will. Let me see. So these two are going to, that's 1, 2, that's 1, 2. God damn it, Zeke. Why do you have to be close? 1, 2.
My job,
Why
I'm the
you gotta be
tank.
so thick?
Did Asplin do anything this turn?
The shadow puppet, but he died.
Right, so you did make him attack. You are a valid target.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Stop it. If I die, I'm gonna get back up, and then you're all fucked.
Alrighty. God. This is a nightmare in positioning, is what this is.
No.
I have to roll something.
I would like to use empathy.
Okay. Well, let's get Asplin out of the way first.
Hit me.
13,
If it's
and that
above
is-
13, it hits.
Oh, yeah, it is. 13 was the base roll.
Yeah, let me roll another crit injury.
All right.
That's a natural 20.
Oh
I'm
my
dead.
god.
Messy affair. Asplin explodes.
Yeah, and then I get right back up.
Yep. You're down. The next turn you'll manifest as your Triforce of Loss, your terrible fate form. All right. Oh, Zeke, you're taking 4. Okay, that's a natural 5. That's gonna be like 13.
The 13 hits.
A 13 hits?
Oh no! He went into
I have 2 armor crashes and I'm in daring stance. A 13 hits.
Okay, well that's 1 heart of damage. You got your hearts back from Indomitable, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Second one. That's on that 3, so that's going to be an 11,
Oh, that misses.
right? Second winter attacks. Another fucking 3.
Yes, let's go. The gambit paid off.
Oh, the beast is
Finally,
attacking.
the
If this
scales
one
are
hits, it's going to hurt. That's a 7 on the die. That one is a 15.
Yeah, that hits.
Because it's a beast, it's going to be 3 hearts of damage.
All right. Wow, grit check succeeds again.
Alrighty.
For the injury, I got a 1.
A 1. Shock stalled on a critical. You just lose your next turn. That's it.
That's hilarious.
Somebody help me become unstalled. I can kill all of them.
Well, because you're shocked stalled, you're not a valid target for this. So, Asplin, I would need you to make an attack roll as Husk uses Word of Exit.
I'm already dead.
Never mind. It'll be Zayla then.
Fun. What do I have to roll?
You need to roll an attack roll against yourself.
Oh, fun. It's a 19,
Oh, boy.
24.
Oh! Is that 2 hearts damage to you?
Yeah.
Is that another injury?
No, not yet.
Okay, you still got hearts.
No, I'm at 0.
Okay,
I
you'll
thought it
roll the
only
injury
triggers
then.
when I take- Oh, okay. I thought it only triggers when I have no hearts and I take damage. Okay.
Anytime you're taking 2-0, you will still get an injury. Though, in my future campaigns, I'm probably going to house rule that being taken to 0 doesn't give you an injury. That'll be for future campaigns.
Unless the amount of damage
Exceeds,
would put
yeah.
you in excess.
Okay, injury roll.
I rolled a 20.
Oh no.
But it's okay because I have a fairy.
That's a.
Oh!
I was about to say, hang on. Is this your light or critical injury?
No,
Is this a
Critical.
medium?
this is your 3rd one, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Your fairy saves you. Yeah. Fucking clutch fairy.
And brings you back up to what, 5 hearts?
5 hearts, I think 4 because you have the wound. Or is your max 6?
My max is 4.
Your max is 4. After the wound or before it?
Before it, so I'm down to 3.
Yeah, so it'll be 3, yeah.
I wasn't sure if the fairy cleansed all the
It
ailments or not.
only cleanses the injury that would have killed you.
Gotcha. So yeah, I'm still at 3 hearts, but that's fine.
Okay,
'cause, you
hey,
know,
that's
I'm not
health
dead.
left over. Needle is going to use Kiss of the Dragon on Adaim. She is going to stick a needle into the back of your neck on a successful attack roll. She does still have to make an attack roll.
Do me a favor, Dan. Or guys, don't hit her.
All right, that is
have a
going to
hunch
be
of what's
a
happening here.
22 to hit.
Parry that.
Oh, parried the Kiss of the Dragon. Okay,
I'm
good shit.
I'm just going to
Don't-
like
do not hit her.
when it happens, I'm just gonna like push my neck to the side and just side eye her.
And she running. 1, 2.
Side eye.
Like, really, bitch.
All right, I believe that was all of the enemy turns. Player turn. Again, if you are not wearing a mask, or a check, or cover your ass.
I have to sit this one out because it's the next turn. I
Yeah,
get.
you're not back yet.
Wow.
I will make the aura check.
All right,
That is an 8.
all right, that's
I don't know
success.
how I managed I don't know how I managed to do this while shocked and stalled, but I rolled a 4.
Yeah. Okay. You will still miss your turn because the shock stalled. Everybody else can go.
Okay.
You guys might want to save Zeke. He's going to take another 4 attacks.
I'll be fine.
Left.
Well, you see, I have to RP though.
Just saying.
What all is over in this area here?
There's a big rock.
Oh, there is a bench. Is that a bench?
That is a bench.
Okay, Zale's gonna hide under it.
Okay.
All right, so let's see.
Oh wait, you don't have recall anymore, do you?
I don't.
I did
But
this
what I can
was
do,
first
what I
one
can
of the
do,
RP.
is
Go back.
I'm going to
Yeah.
1, 2, and then I'm going to toss you over a fairy potion.
You can administer it directly to him if you want.
Okay. All right.
The fairy potion erases ailments, not injuries, though. And shock stall is an injury.
Wait,
Giving it to me
thought
would be
was
better.
this-
Okay.
because I'm currently at 4 hearts because of Indomitable.
Okay.
So giving me more hearts would only give me like 3, and it would waste a couple from the potion or from the fairy.
Is it a fairy in a bottle or a flash fairy potion?
Fairy in a bottle.
Okay. Yeah, if you can just stuff it in his pack then, and then
Okay,
it'll
all right.
because it activates automatically on a deadly injury.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do that, and then
Okay.
I'm going to
That will be your action.
use 2 more of my. And we don't know which one is husk, right?
Not this time around, no.
No. Okay. Let's see that, and then I'm going to 1, 2, and go into. Let's see. Actually, no. Yeah, that this works, and I'm just going to sit there. And
Okay.
Marlo.
Where did you start your turn?
Right here.
Okay, so you moved 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces.
Yep. Yep.
How do you get 4 spaces?
So first, very fast. So two base movement, and then boots of speed. Okay. gives
Oh,
me
that's
extra
right.
Movement,
The
and
boots.
then the raider gives me another.
Yes.
Another.
The raider ability. I forgot about the boots.
Can we talk about how when Vic was counting, he flipped it
I can't.
off
I can't.
because he stopped middle counting?
Left
He
hand does
stopped
not like the ring
mid-counting
finger.
and flipped it off.
Oh, I forgot.
Let's see, and yeah, I'm just going to like sit there and pray that this Yiga attacks me instead of Asplin.
Well, Asplin's not there right now.
Oh,
I'm
well,
dead. I'm gonna poof
exploded.
back in next turn.
I
okay,
am a
and then
puddle.
He's gonna
I'm
me say you go.
Let's see, okay, I don't know if I can. No, Marlo can't do that. Okay, well, Marlo's just gonna go over here. All right, that's my turn.
Alrighty. And I do believe that's everyone. Yes.
Yes.
All right, that fairy's gonna help a whole lot. There's 4 more attacks coming your way, Zeke.
Can I swap stances if I'm shocked and stalled?
That is a good question.
Is it an action?
It's not an action. No, it says at the beginning of your turn. But shock
So, yeah,
stalled
I-
also says that you lose your turn.
Your turn.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's
So if you lose the whole turn, I would imagine you can't swap.
yeah, because it says
Part of the
miss
turn.
your next combat turn. So technically your turn
Yeah,
never
that
starts.
wording is
I would.
specific, so
That's my assumption. If we clarify that with Naldo and he says no, you can swap, then yeah. But logically speaking, if you're dazed, I don't know if you could go into another stance.
Maybe
Yeah.
drunken stands.
I should make that a stance. All right, mocking, attacking. That's 8. That's gonna be a 16.
Yep.
2 hearts. Winter attacking. Nat 1. Winter attacking. Oh no, it's just another nat 1.
Yeah.
I'm not even. Bro, look at this shit. I'm not even. Oh, you can't even see it because of the fucking green screen shit. Can you?
see the
Ah!
void.
Ah! Show them. There it is.
There it
There
is.
you go. I have to run my fingers across it. 2 nat 1s in a row. Oh my god. All right. Okay, this one's a 10. That's gonna be an 18 to hit.
That hits.
And that'll be the beast. That'll be 3 hearts damage.
All right, down to 0.
Indomitable.
Roll to 1. Back up to 4.
Good shit.
Now
Injury
for the
roll.
Injury.
Critical.
Well, here's what's about to happen.
Okay.
You know how when you die in Ocarina of Time, he just kind of like drops to his knees and falls down? And then the fairy comes up and spins around and brings... That's exactly what happens because I rolled a 19.
It's a quiet death, yeah. You would have been instantly dead, but the fairy will activate. And you will gain the hearts from the fairy as well as your Indomitable.
So now I'm back up to full health.
You got a lot of injuries, though, don't you? Oh, no, because that one just... Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have 4. Well, I mean 3 if you count the broken
Right.
arm, which is turned into quiver.
All right. Needle gonna keep running. There we go. Revolting Excess attacking Adaim. That is gonna be a dirty 20.
So revolting excess. That's the blubber.
Yeah.
Right?
It has 2 extra defense. That's what its ability does.
I am going to sidestep.
Alrighty, Raider sidestep. Sidestep, I believe, is in the same battlefield area. If you have the flash step, then you can.
I had the flash step.
All right, flash step
So
then.
this isn't really in the rules, but I feel like it should be. Sidestep stipulates that you have to have space to reasonably do so.
Oh,
but it
because this is a
doesn't-
cramped area, yeah.
It doesn't say anything about cramped areas, though.
Right.
So I kind of feel like you can.
Flash
assume
step is
that
also a
cramped
teleport,
area-
though, so I'm gonna say yes. However, Husk is also going to use Word of Exit on Adaim. Adaim, I need you to roll an attack on yourself with whatever you're holding.
Yep, that's Master Sword. No, not Master Sword. It's the fucking Wakazashi. Master
Okay.
Weapon. Yep, that's a hit.
Okay.
Thankfully, that's... Okay, well, I still roll an injury.
Okay.
Alright, so that's the second injury I've taken.
It'll be severe.
That is a 16.
16 is near death.
What does that do?
You are dying and need urgent attention. You will die within 2 turns if help doesn't arrive. First aid reduces this injury to wounded. And yes, Groose can perform first aid.
Oh boy, okay. Gooses.
You can also still move while
You still have your entire turn and everything.
Yeah, you can still do.
So you're
everything
not
while
down.
dying.
Alright, well, it's not my turn yet.
Right. That is the end of the enemy turns, though, so
That
player
counter
turns.
starts on your turn. I'm back.
Yep. You are now back. Zeke, you will need to
question.
either do the aura roll or cover your eyes.
Question on reviving. Do I get my MP back?
I don't believe so.
I asked because you set up the MP system.
Right, because I said MP refills on downtime, I believe.
Yeah, and I only asked for the sake of reviving because I don't know if reviving would be technically miniature downtime. I'm not taking any downtime actions. It's confusing.
It feels
The
like
NPs
thematically you should because you're turning into a whole new form. It's not
Well,
like
the
you're
MP
just
is also
coming back.
tied to the objects in your inventory, not to you. If it was a calling thing, then I would say yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So the stones haven't recharged, if that makes sense.
got it. And that's fine. Well, I am also. I remember this last time, the first time Vic revived me, my injuries are healed.
You are in a completely different body now. Your other one exploded.
It'll come back later.
If you damage something that dies, yeah.
That's 1, 2. Yeah, you're gonna want to get the fuck out of there.
I have a whole line of enemies in front of me, and you want me to leave them?
You have a
Alright,
lash
you do
weapon?
you. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna extra move.
Okay.
This bitch ran from me. She ran.
Okay, so if I remember, these two are the ones that don't have seals.
Yes, the top 2.
I'm going to swipe at this one and this one's seal.
Okay. Carefully planned out.
Oh, nat 20.
Nat 20, okay. You'll kill the winter one, which will deal 1 heart of damage to you. You'll destroy the seal on the other winter one.
Now I'm going to swipe at this one and this one's seal.
Seal, okay.
That is a 24.
Okay, you'll destroy this winter one, which will deal 1 heart of damage to you. You'll destroy this one's seal.
And now I'm going to swipe at these two at the same time.
Okay, in order to attack this one, I need you to make a grit check.
The grit check was a 3. The attack roll
Okay.
was a 21.
All right, you have destroyed them both. No explosion. Combat momentum, everyone.
Nice.
And now, supernatural leaping.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't too worried about Zeke.
As long as I can survive, I can do things.
And you're kind of built to survive, so. All right then.
Hi.
Where do you
Down
go?
here.
Oh, down there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm chasing down
All
the
right.
fucker.
Zelda's not moving.
Okay. Defend action.
Yes, actually.
Okay. That'll give you 2
Oh,
extra
yeah.
defense for this turn.
You're just gonna perform
Cutting action
first-
hide.
You're just gonna perform first aid on me, I guess.
Okay. That will reduce that to wounded. You are no longer dying.
Thank you. And we are going to back up like this. And then that's it. I guess I can take the defend action, but it's just not
Yep.
gonna
Adds defense to you.
matter.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, yeah, that's my turn.
Alrighty. I believe that was everyone's turns, yes?
I believe so.
Alrighty. Hippity hoppity getting the fuck off the property. Okay. Receipt 1. So it should be a 1, 2. Extra move. 1, 2. Going for the tank, like any idiot would. That'll be a 19 on the die, which is gonna be a 27.
Yep, that hits.
That'll be 3 hearts. Player turns again.
Zeke, for my own sake, I need to take this kill. Or I need to at least take a shot at him.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I'm not getting sent to limbo. I'm gonna pop a shot at him.
Okay.
Actually, can I restrain him first?
You absolutely can. This will be an attack assist. It'll give you a +2. Or unless you want to do a combat trick.
I want to full body restrain him, so you can step away.
Oh. It is a teleport.
Oh.
But I believe this one's already used its Ega Step anyways.
Oh.
If I'm remembering correctly. But you can still do an attack assist for the automatic +2.
Yeah, I think most of them have used their Yuga Step by now.
Do you think you can make it? Ask one.
I would like a guaranteed hit.
This one does have
Okay,
2
yeah.
extra defense because of the revolting excess.
Oh yeah, I'll do the attack assist then.
Okay, so that drops his defense down to 16 again, effectively. There we go!
That's a 26.
Okay, and that is destruction.
Yeah, cool.
Which I do-
Now, hang on, let
That
me
one did still have
remember-
the seal, so Zeke, 1 more heart of damage.
Let me check my Triforce really quick.
Yep.
At the end of the fight, yeah, if I cause damage at okay, so it's when the fight ends. Okay, yeah, no, I'm still gonna use my movement. Question: when it comes to portals, does that cost my entire movement?
Count stepping into the portal as 1 space.
Okay. And then because I have 2 movement, I could use the other.
You can
one,
just
yeah?
go to the other portal, yeah, if you want.
Yeah, you're not fucking running from me.
She's already gone.
Oh no, I'll find her. I can only run so far.
Alrighty. Alrighty.
Is that end of combat?
It is.
So I'm assuming Husk escaped.
Why do
You
you
don't
think
know.
Needle ran?
You definitely fucked us up, that's for sure.
No, I know what happened.
I know what happened too.
Why do you think Needle ran?
You think Husk went into Neil?
He's
Absolutely.
in Needle right now. Yeah.
That does make sense.
If combat's over, I'm gonna do a little your snoopity.
Does anybody have something?
I'll go ahead and
for
light the area up for you. We'll uncut that so you can see everything.
Do we all want to take a quick break since it's about the half?
Yeah, it's about halfway point. If you guys want to take a quick break.
I just have a question. Does anybody have anything that can regen MP?
Let me check. Because I think I might still have a green potion left.
If you do, I would like it for the sake of I'm going to track this bitch down with the lens of truth like a goddamn bloodhound.
I do not. I used the last one. Oh, I used that last one on someone last time.
Fight's over. Sorry.
Yeah. Fight's over. You're back to your original body. You do have not one but two options available for downtime now, both the cave and the reclaimed forge house.
Did everybody
Go into the bathroom real quick.
Yep.
Where did
Yep,
everybody
BRB. I gotta make
regroup?
it.
What's that, Dan?
Where did everybody regroup after because we found Pura, we found a lot of individuals, right?
You found Tora and Archaea. They're both inside Aghanim's workshop right now.
So I was going to say, we're taking a break. That's effectively downtime in and out of character.
Yeah.
I go back. I'm going to go back to the sanctuary.
Okay. Well,
We'll go to the
ahead.
workshop.
You can go ahead and do that. And while we're taking a break, I'm gonna do a couple things here.
Uh-oh.
I'm going back to his fucking lab, and I'm smart. This man was an alchemist. He'll have what I need. Somebody's sister might have shot him in the fucking face, but he's still useful even in death.
So I'm gonna remind myself here real quick. The NPCs that you currently have are Archaea, Hoyle. You have Link, Tora.
Tora. Yep. And Pura.
You have Pura.
That's all we have right now.
That's all you have. Okay. Making sure that I have everything correct here.
And we got nobody that can repair armor right now, right?
No, we don't have Gidget, so we can't armor repair.
All right. Well,
What? Zeke has a kit when he gets back. Zeke has a kit, I believe.
Let's see. I will definitely use. No, the first injury was an armor crash, so that's okay. That's and I will repair the near-death injury.
Well, that is a wounded injury, so if you want to repair that, you'll be able to do that.
Yeah, so I'm down to 7 charges on my Gadgeteer's kit.
Okay.
No, I want this armor repaired. Now, when you repair armor, does it get rid of all armor crashes?
Yeah, I would say so.
Gotcha.
Not destroyed armor, it's just crashed armor.
So the real question is, do you need the forging discipline to repair with a mender's kit?
Didn't we rule that if you have the kit? No, because you still need to know how to do it, right?
Okay.
Because we did the same thing for gadgeteering, didn't we? Didn't I make Adam buy a gadgeteering book to be able to repair himself?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say that would mean that, yes, you do need the knowledge to use it. But you do have Pura, who can also do it for you.
Well, like the repairing armor thing, though.
Right, that's forging.
Yeah.
So if you have the forging crafting discipline, then yes, you would be able to do that.
Do not.
So that would be Gidget or Zeke, I believe, right now. Does anybody else have forging?
I don't know. Does Hoyle have forging?
He has cooking.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, hang on. What skills does Link have? Does Link have cooking? He better have cooking.
I actually didn't give him one.
Give him
I
cooking,
know.
goddamn it,
Massive
cannon.
oversight, right?
He should have cooking that is slightly worse than Hoyle's.
Slightly worse than Hoyle's.
Listen, Link can make dubious food. When's the last time you saw Hoyle do that?
Okay, fair. Hoyle's pretty good at cooking.
I'm gonna check around these thingies.
Okay, well, we'll do that once we come back. Give us a moment,
yeah.
because I still have to take my break too. I've been doing some setup. actually. Do. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and take my break. Now that I've prepared some stuff, and we'll be back in just a couple minutes. Yay!
Yeah, sorry to say for everybody else in the party, but Zeke has 2 armor crashes right now, so he kind of needs to repair his own
and
armor.
if you get armor crashed again, I think that your armor is gonna break.
Yeah, I get 3 armor crashes until it breaks.
Yeah, you need to. I'd do it if I knew how to forge because, you know, I'm a factotum. I have a thing that gives me twice 2 downtime actions. Multitasker. Okay, actually, no, real shit. As far as downtime goes, multitasker is fucking insane to have.
I mean, 2
Wait a minute.
downtime actions? Yeah.
Yeah, do 2 downtime actions. Is pretty fucking nice.
I don't know if Vic has done anything with this, but I'd like to direct your attention to the pedestal behind the angel's head on the sarcophagus on the very left one up here.
Which left one? The very left one? This one? Pedestal. This?
Yep.
Oh, because the color coding?
Uh-huh.
I mean, hey, you never know. Maybe we just found all... Actually, no,
Well,
that would make sense because you have Gore and Ruby already.
Well, there could be something else. There's loads of green, blue, red shit in the game.
Yeah, there's also... Yeah, this one has a couple... This one has 3. I think those are pots, actually, looking at them now.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
This one has 3 of them. This one has 3 of them.
They all have their corresponding colored rupees in them.
That would not surprise me. That would be, hang on, 5, 25, 45, 50, 55, 56 rupees. Yeah.
But I guess we'll find out when I search them.
Fuck you. Stole my goddamn hostage. You hostaged my hostage. How could you do this?
I believe the term is when we left off.
Quick, I didn't take a fucking hostage just for you to take the hostage. Don't ignore me, bitch. Like I said, I'm going to green potion and I'm going to Vic, I'm gonna be like fucking Wolf Link. I'm going to follow the scent trail, except it's magic.
So what you're saying is we're splitting the party.
What I'm saying is Husk better fucking hope I don't find him.
Yeah, there's no world in Asplin willingly lets one of his harem members escape.
Not a harem. No, this one's not a harem member. This is a hostage.
All right, are we all back now?
Potato, potato.
Damn.
Still seeing
Are we back, Necro? Or you? Yeah.
I like my harem to be willing. Thank you very much.
Harem? Someone said harem?
But that means they can escape.
They think Needle's a harem. They think
Okay.
Needle's my harem member. Needle's a hostage, and they just stole my hostage.
As we come back, Asplin, I need you to make a grit check, please.
Grit check. Okay.
Oh,
It's a natural 20.
oh boy.
15.
Asplin.
Yep.
You are going to gain 2 more dark points.
Okay. That's a
You are
total
going
of
to
5
gain.
now.
You are going to gain another dark gift.
Oh boy, do I have to pick it, or have you already picked?
You can pick a roll for it.
Well, let's see. I have the spikes. I gotta go down to the gift table. Hang on. Dark gifts table. Okay. We're not doing melodious voice because that doesn't make sense.
Excuse me.
You know what? Shadow Mark. I'll take Shadow Mark.
Excuse me. I'm wrong.
Oh.
I'm wrong. Oh, I see.
I think it's every 3, so it'd have to be 6, wouldn't it?
So, what I need you to do...
You can give me the... What?
What I need you to do is I need you to create a rank 5 version of Asplin. With the innate species abilities. Give me a second.
Once you talk to me or my son ever again.
You will not have a calling.
No calling.
Your innate species abilities will be...
What time check my DMs?
I'm going to put them right here.
Is this a new created Asplin, or is this Asplin reverting?
Neither. He is transforming.
Oh.
So, remember that first grit check I had you roll a few sessions back when you got taken to 0? You contracted Shadow Blight. You're on stage 2.
No.
You are becoming a blighted demon. I need you to also roll me a d20.
A d20. 11.
11. 11.
David.
This will be Winter's Shackles. Anytime you are struck, because we're using my version, you will deal 1 heart of frost damage to whatever struck you.
He is becoming the harem member.
So I have lost my class. Is
You
what
have
you're
lost your
saying.
calling. You can still use the base stats of whichever calling you like, whether it's Sneak or Factotum. Though I would say Factotum would be accurate since that was your physical form. Unless this is supposed to be your calling. I think this is supposed to replace your calling. That's fine. I'm just going to say use the, since you were such a high rank, I'm going to say use the stats that you had at the rank, at rank 5 for Factotum.
Okay, I'll have to change all that later.
Yeah, it'll be a separate character sheet because you're going to want to keep this one. The one that you currently have. The last one is called Shadow Blight Host. Anytime you reduce something to 0 hearts, it has to check if it contracts Shadow Blight the way that you did.
Okay.
Wait a minute. You get to roll with an edge on the thing that gives you Shadow Blight.
Oh, why's that?
Those with 3 allegiance points gain an edge on their grit check. Their bodies have built up resilience to mana. This is on contraction of Shadow Blight.
Yeah.
Oh, on
I
the
already
initial.
had the 3 points. And I already had
Gotcha.
the 3 points.
Okay.
So
Okay.
do you want me to redo the
I'll
roll?
have
with
you.
edge?
I'll have you roll one more time to act as your edge. Still a failure,
I still fail.
unless your grit's 16.
One. That's
Oh.
one.
Okay.
There's the actual section for it.
Yeah.
You got any purviews to help with that?
Fair.
Because you're only one away.
Well, I have research and close study, pushing yourself to stay focused.
What's your other one?
and knowing the true nature of a creature.
Hmm.
Would pushing yourself to stay focused work?
Or the research and close study thing to like the nature of mana.
Because you've been fighting blighted demons since like session 4.
Since I showed up.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, you have avoided stage 2. So you lose those 2 dark points. You're going to keep your form, but you have stage 1 Shadow Blight, which
That's fine.
that is what you've had this entire time.
That's fine. Since we're all back and we can downtime, right? I'm going into the sanctuary.
Okay, you can do that. Anybody who wants to stay behind and inspect the area can do that. Anybody who wants to leave can do that. We're going to... I believe you're going to do that. Zayla.
Because I know what I'm doing for both of my actions.
Or we could find a way to find the petals of a wish flower.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
I do believe drinking a dose of bright water staves it off, but doesn't stop it from... It stops it from progressing, but doesn't cure it. There it is. Consuming 1 unit of bright water prevents the progression for 1 month.
I have bright water stored at the forge house.
Okay.
But I'm going to the sanctuary right now.
Right. So I think I might save Zalis, if you don't know. Yeah, I think I might save Zalis for a second. Zeke, I know, really wants to check out these coffers. Or was it the book that you were checking out?
It was the book, but now that you've put the idea in my head...
See, this is what happens when you make an assumption, guys. Don't make assumptions.
Here's the thing, Yanni. Do we want to have a potential repeat of the last time you tried to read Zeke?
Zeke doesn't remember what you were talking about.
Fair.
Fantastic.
Also, what do you mean coffers? These are fucking sarcophagus.
That's what I meant.
These are
sarcophagi.
Sarcophers.
Sarcophagus?
Yeah, sarcophagus.
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 Yeah.
Sarcophagus.
Also, what
new word?
That's what we call them. That thing there down south. That thing there.
I fucking hate it.
Iberian hockey.
All right. Zeke, go ahead and do what you want to do.
I'm gonna try and read the book.
This one's written in plain Hylian. It doesn't seem to have been penned by the Iga or even by the Zonai at this point. This is different. This is recent. It's notes. You have notes on the effects of calamity on sentient and non-sentient creatures. You have notes on the effects of gloom from sentient and non-sentient creatures. Notes on the effects of combining the essence of what they're calling bright aligned sources and dark aligned sources in the manufacture of artificial gloom. And
I'm pocketing the shit out of this book.
Why am I getting flashbacks of Final Fantasy IX?
I haven't played that in decades.
They used mist to power things. They're using gloom to power things.
I thought that was 12.
Nope, that was.
Or am I thinking of the mist, the quickenings?
You're thinking of the quickenings.
That was 12. I remember Fran talking about mist. That's why.
Mist is like their form of like the ambient magic in the air.
I gotcha.
All right.
But yeah, now I'm going to check the sarcophagus.
Okay.
Sarcophagus.
Well, I'm gonna make a round and
Okay.
walk this way and see if my ring lights up at these entrances.
Your ring doesn't light up at all.
Really? Not even with these green, blue, and red, suspiciously green, blue, and red things over here?
Nope.
I think your ring's drunk.
Diagrams. More diagrams. It seems to be the something about the essence content of different sized creatures. Between small creatures and medium creatures.
I'm gonna pocket those two.
The space to be pocketing all this shit?
I do.
He did use a lot of
Oh,
stuff in
yeah.
that fight.
Hell yeah.
All right. Adam, what you doing?
Don't interface with the gloom.
I'm gonna drink it.
Just
Oh, you really wants to.
first off, what's in front?
What's in front
Like,
of
what's
you?
left after the like as Zeke
It's-
absolutely busted the crystal.
It is a sort of like a puddle of sludge at best that is kind of slowly evaporating. There's nothing sustaining it, nothing containing it anymore. It used to kind of swirl around in this big like spherical vortex, and now it's just inert down on the ground.
So I'm guessing it's like weakened gloom or like the other.
This is not like the other gloom that you saw in that temple. This is synthetic. And you know synthetic materials when you see them because you've made them before.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm going
Alright.
to give the bottle back to Adam that he gave me with the fairy in
Okay.
it, just in case he wants to use it for research purposes and this
Oh, yeah,
sludge
no,
gloom
no.
stuff.
Oh yeah, thank you, Yaddy. Like you're too kind. You're too kind. So, oh boy, okay, I'm about to embark on a bunch of fucking things here. Okay, okay, I really need to sweeten up my Vic language here. Okay, so, okay.
I have a
So
language.
this is a synthetic gloom.
Mhm.
I'm going to look at it and I'm going to take out from my backpack, and I'm finally glad I can finally fucking use this thing. The first arm I like snapped off in like the very first sessions,
Yep.
and I'm gonna look at it, and since it's in a weakened state and synthetic, this means it can be like worked with. If and this is why I'm going to bring the purviews in here.
Okay.
All right. So, the purviews that I have are, and all matters concerning profound darkness. I don't know what it was translated.
Gloom is
into.
definitely a fucking dark
Gloom.
force.
And if I was going to say if that wasn't going to work, knowing things that I shouldn't, or gloom is deeply unsettling matters.
So because you have 3 purviews that apply, you're not gonna have to roll.
Okay. All right. I'm going to look at this stuff, and then I'm going to look at my missing arm. I'm going to look at the arm that I have, as in the one that I brought out of my backpack. And I'm going to attempt to, and I'm going to send you this just to see if, like, it's okay. All right?
Replace his
Oh,
Raru
boy.
arm with the gloom arm.
I want to attempt to integrate this controlled synthetic gloom that I am very acquainted with,
Mhm.
with this arm, along with the 2 pieces of like zone ice scrap that I have to make this.
What are you making?
Oh, he wants a buster arm. Funny enough, I'm very
Be
close
attached
to working
chat,
on the
Vic.
stats for that.
Okay.
It's in the in-session chat.
Oh, I see it. I see it. Would you believe that I have something better?
Okay, I'll that was just a proposition. If you have something better, I will take it.
This material, you can distill this down and reduce it until it is in a solid form.
Okay.
It'll require an alchemy station. Maybe Asplin's help with that.
Okay, if that's the case, I will
You know,
take the...
yeah, you are
Yeah,
able.
go ahead.
You are able to bottle this. This will not melt the bottle like natural gloom will.
Yes, because it's weakened.
Yeah, you have enough for one bottle full of synthetic gloom.
There's only enough in here for one bottle full.
Mhm.
I was
Okay,
gonna
if
say,
that's
I
the
have
case,
2
I will,
more empty bottles.
I will bottle it up and I will immediately go to Asplin.
Okay, all right.
Well, that's what's currently running away.
Well, he's
He's going to the sanctuary. All right, so if that's what you're doing, Zayla, would you like me to get to you, or do you want me to wait?
It's completely up to you.
Okay. This will require some preparation.
As Zeke hands over like the bottle, Adam takes it, bottles it up. He passes Zeke and goes like, "Thank you," and runs off.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. God damn it.
Thank you. I am tired of running around with one arm.
Zeke is like, yeah, tell me about it.
Fucking ranged weapons are like integrated.
But we can call you the one-armed man.
No. He barked that shit out. Just no.
You know it's a good response when the mic cuts out.
What is this music?
Zayla,
Stop that right now.
as you're crouching under this bench and you hear the sounds of combat dying down, you look down at your hand and you see the Triforce weakly flickering on the back of your hand.
Zayla just immediately starts crying as she watches it.
Your vision begins to tunnel, with darkness creeping in from the edges, until all you can see is the back of your hand and blackness all around you.
Zayla's just gonna whisper to herself, I don't deserve this.
In the center, there's a texture of sorts, an outline.
Alright.
It's solidifying slowly.
She's just gonna kind of let her eyes unfocus and kind of stare at it.
What?
The hollow eyes of Majora stare back at you.
Zayla just goes pale.
Back to Zeke.
Wow. Fucking.
Fucking.
Okay, so Adam's running back, and Zeke, what are you doing?
Where's Aspen? Oh, there he is. Okay.
He all the fucking way out there.
Yeah,
You're
okay. I'm catching up to him.
Zeke is the loneliest number that you'll ever do.
I guess he'll walk around and just be like, hello, looking for Zayla.
You do hear something, but it's from the north.
You cut out, so I didn't hear any of that.
It's muffled screaming.
Hello.
Oh, our friends are in the sarcophagi.
He's gonna walk around and follow his ears.
Marco!
I
Coming
think
this way.
I recognize those screams.
I'm gonna walk up and like tap on the foot of the angel.
You hear it's like a insistent banging back from underneath the angel.
I guess he's gonna lift up cram his fingers under the lid of this thing and slide it open.
Watch it fucking be Gidget.
Now you need to stop.
That's what I thought.
You see, she's hooked up to some sort of apparatus. And
Is this like mechanical or is it like intravenous? And like
sort of both. There's, you know, sort of a restraint system and whatnot. And there seems to be something attached to the forehead. There's like a forehead strap with what looks to be a tube coming out. It doesn't look like it's invasive. It doesn't look like it's physical. It looks more... It's a siphon of some sort, but you can't tell what it is. And of course...
Seems cryptic. I'm just gonna nod and say yes.
As completely oblivious as he is going to just reach forward and yank the tape off of her mouth.
Actually, all right, can you get this thing off of me? I am tired of being in here. It's dark, it's cold, and there's weird noises.
What is the thing on your forehead?
Weird noises.
I don't know, but it was making me dizzy. And then yous came in, and now it's not making me dizzy no more.
I can't tell if Gidget is either like angry Jewish grandma or just Jersey.
Angry Jersey grandma.
Probably a bit of both, yeah.
I guess he's gonna get to work removing the restraints and the forehead applesauce tube.
Okay, so as you do that, it's... God damn it. You're able to just slip it off. There's nothing on the inside, but just what it looks like to be a weird, almost curved metal plate that presses against the forehead.
Walk up with the tube. Walk up with the tube. Okay, for what I'm about to do to you, I got the flavors chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry.
She sits up and goes, I am asking for a big bed. I never want to sleep in a closed place again. I'm done with that.
Anybody else?
Probably. I don't know. The other ones were open when I came in. I might have been the first.
I'm gonna look around. Are they closed now?
They are closed.
I'm gonna try and open this one.
You open that one, and there you see the body of one of the Yiga masters.
Huh?
What?
Hey, whoa, hey, whoa.
Dead or unconscious?
Dead.
Oh, they killed Yonza.
Which means I will have to give me another one of these.
Wait, Husk killed you? Oh, no.
Okay, all right.
No, that's insubordination. Oh no!
It's a power vacuum.
So these guys don't get along.
I get the feeling it's a survival of the fittest type of hierarchy. If you get to retain the
back to-
position if you stay alive.
It's a cutthroat hierarchy. It's like you kill them, you become them.
To become them, I must devour them.
God
I'm
damn
gonna
it.
search around, search the body, search the sarcophagus if there's anything.
Yes.
You will come up with a piece of intel.
Ah.
I'll get to that after we're done here.
Yeah, because we just got off of that one.
Right. She's just gonna kind of stagger out. Anyone important? Oh. So yes and no.
It's like
Pretty
the
much.
on reaction. Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah, you know, you
I'm
mind
gonna
if I
see-
just kind of stick with you here? Because this is kind of, I don't like this place. This is bad experiences, bad memories.
Zeke's gonna look down at his missing arm and be like, "Yeah, you're telling me." He can raise his stump.
Does that mean you need somebody to repair your armor? I'm too tired for this shit.
Zeke is going to reach up with his non-severed arm and pinch the bridge of his nose as he walks over to this one, and shoves his hand in it and opens it up.
You open it, and this one's alive. It's Midna.
Ah! Bibda!
She's hooked up the same way Gidget was hooked up.
If you had killed Midna, we would have killed you.
I'm gonna unhook Midna from all the things.
And she sort of floats up and shakes her head. She's saying something, but you don't speak Twily.
Yeah.
So at this
Yeah.
oh, sorry.
don't know if you understand me, because I don't understand you, but has Zeke been able to piece together that Zayla is Midna's daughter?
But she's not.
They're not actually related.
Well, adoptive.
Zayla keeps calling her mom for some reason.
They adopted her.
Midna
not
hates
the
it.
other way around.
Yeah, that's kind of more what happened. Midna doesn't want anything to do with that shit.
Oh, well.
No.
I don't know if you understand me, but your weird daughter, not daughter, is out there hiding somewhere. You might want to go find her.
She kind of looks over her shoulder at Gidget and just kind of floats this way.
At this point, Zayla
Yeah.
is standing at the edge of the pool. Or no, she's actually like crouched down on her hands and knees next to the pool, just kind of staring into her reflection in it. And she's gonna slowly reach out her hand.
Midna is going to zoom over. There's nothing left because Adam did scoop it up. But
Oh, all of
Midna's,
it? Okay.
yeah, there was only enough for a
Okay, never
bottle
mind
full.
Yeah, he took the fake manufactured gloom.
Yep.
I just saw this and thought
He's gonna,
Right.
he's gonna try and.
This is where
he's
it
gonna try
was,
and
though. You
drink
would
it.
feel a residual.
Dan
thing.
has the forbidden Slurpee.
Nags, I'm gonna get an arm, okay? I'm gonna get an arm. I'm gonna have 2 arms, and nothing is gonna be said about this.
I got 2 arms.
I got 2 arms.
Sorry,
I got
you know,
2
Dan-
arms.
I'm twigging. I'm
Dan,
sorry.
To quote a friend of ours, that's arms, man.
That's arms, man. Funny because Dio was fucking DMing me during the session too. Gidget is still uncomfortable sticking next to you. Midna zooms over and like she like does the inspection, you know, cheeks, shoulders, arms, hands, making sure you're all right, all there.
And shoulders,
Shoulders, knees, and toes.
while she's doing this, Zayla's just kind of in a daze and it hasn't really clicked what's going on.
She looks at you and then looks down and she sees the back of your hand and you just see her go. Eyes wide.
Oh, that ain't good.
Back to Zeke. We'll get back to Zayla.
Open this one.
You find
dead now?
the previously slain ashes
fuck?
of the ashes of Igorok.
Snort that shit. Get his power.
You know what? I'm going to put his ashes in a bottle.
Okay. You now have essence de Igorok.
Essence of Igorok.
Yeah.
Ew.
Calvin Klein Igorok.
Damn it.
Dusted Igorok.
Okay. Back to
Igorok
Zayla.
seasoning.
Her eyes are gonna just slowly come back into focus. Mom?
I hate when you call me that.
She's just in the middle of her saying it, she just throws her arms around her.
Oh, all right. Yes, this is happening.
Oi!
Stop.
Afraid I lost you.
Still an imp. Delicate.
And she just sinks down to her knees.
Still small.
Okay, here we go.
I can't lose you too.
Well, you didn't. I am fine. Mostly.
You tugging at my heartstrings like this, Necro.
Her grip's gonna loosen on her, and
She's gonna take your hand and hold the back of your hand up that is a triangle. What did you do?
I died.
Oh. She looks down and looks back up. Did you see anything?
Why was it so cold?
Oh no. She's going to put 2 fingers on your wrist. Zayla, is there a pulse?
I don't know, is there?
It's up to you. Your character.
Rolly.
Rolly.
Flip a coin. No, flip a
100%
coin.
agency. It is up to you.
There is a
Coin.
pulse.
There is a pulse. She looks up at you. She says, "You're still here. You're still here."
Eyes. Those horrible eyes.
Eyes. Like what kind of eyes?
Starts to tremble.
And as you're trembling, you're seeing the light of the Triforce begin to dim and weaken.
It's me.
It flares for a moment, and you feel the fear recede slightly, and then after that, the relief is just gone again as it dims again.
You're just gonna watch the back of her hand as it flickers. I think we made a mistake. Feels like it's trying to guide me, but I keep losing sight of it.
You know what they say about mistakes? We make mistakes so that we can learn from them. Every mistake is something that teaches. It's something that keeps you from making the same mistake again. You just have to figure out what the lesson is.
Mistakes are life and death now. And I'm tired of people dying. Can't even do anything to save them.
Zayla,
Just gonna look up at her.
everyone you know is going to die at some point. Me? You? That big one over there? None of us are immortal.
You can go too soon, though.
It's always too soon. We're never ready.
She's gonna stand up. I think I need to think.
Do you want me to go with you?
She just
Or
starts
do you need
walking,
space?
leaving Navi behind.
Navi looks at Mid and just goes,
And she is going to make her way back to the forge house.
okay. Back to Zeke then.
When it went with the red carpet.
Alrighty. And as you open this one, give me a moment.
I knew it.
And
Hooray!
she is hooked up the same way that the other living ones were hooked up.
I will remove it to hooking up.
All right. She sits up and goes, "Oh, that was an experience. Did anybody hear me?"
Hear you.
I'll take that as a no. And she looks at the lining of the sarcophagus. They must have considered the telepathy.
Oh my god, this Zelda's a telepath still. Yes!
No matter. She gets up. She kind of gets herself out of the sarcophagus, steps down. She sees Gidget and kind of gives the little wave, and Gidget's kind of doing the proud, hands on the hips, and then you hear the stomach growl.
Well, I guess it's about time we head back then.
Yeah, I think I'd like that. We'd be down here in the creepy crypt with all the dead people and all the demons and stuff. I don't want to be a demon. I'm going this way. Alrighty, these three will follow you. Zeke, where are you going? I'll use this since we're going about to downtime.
Did we check these already?
There's nothing in them. I can tell you that right now.
These ones had Yiga in them, I believe. They were.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Excuse me.
They jumped out and were like, "Woo!"
Goody boogity spookity, because I forgot to make them invisible.
Apparently they're ghosts now. Sorry.
Not Giga Ghosts.
I'm going to tap Zelda on the shoulder and do like a come with me motion with my one arm left.
Come with me now.
All right, she
And,
follows.
I'm gonna go out to where Zayla went.
All right, let me go ahead and stack up these NPCs that way I know who you have. And all right, Zayla's going to the Forge House. I'm guessing you're going to track her then. All right, so we're going to have a split downtime then.
Are you going that slow on purpose?
Yeah.
Just kind of trudging Necro DMs.
I guess I'll get around here with Zelda presumably in tow. And I'm gonna raise the left arm with the Triforce on it and point at it with my chin and then point over to Zayla.
Okay.
Oh, question for Eddie.
Question.
Yes.
You didn't leave your arm behind, right?
Oh no.
No,
Don't eat
he-
the arm.
Asplin?
No, I'm not going to eat the arm.
Asplin?
It's important
He's-
for Zeke.
No,
It's because the arm had a gauntlet on it. I
Oh.
don't want him to be missing a gauntlet.
Right, because the golden gauntlets, you need both of them.
I mean,
I think you'd be
I'm
smart enough to
asking
pick that
because-
up.
No, I'm asking because Zeke
Good
would
call.
probably be smart enough to grab it.
Good catch. Yeah.
no, I had already assumed he picked it up because you mentioned it earlier, and then I agreed with it. But I think everybody was
I
talking
didn't-
when I did
I
that.
don't think I heard.
It's
that.
possible, yeah.
Also, I need to pee really quick. I'll be-
That's fine. All right, back on Zayla and Zeke.
But yeah, he's gonna gesture at his Triforce and then at Zayla and be like, "I think she needs a little help." Because I'm pretty sure Zeke is pretty sure that Zelda knows more about Triforces than he does.
So, I'll get Zelda over here then, because I wasn't going to move a shit ton of NPCs at once.
That's fair.
I was just going to assume that they were following Zeke. He is very followable.
No, I expect
So-
to move every single token.
Zelda will walk over and put her hand on your shoulder. Something the matter?
She'll like physically flinch slightly. Just gonna hold up her hand.
I see.
I don't know if I deserve this.
It's not always about what is deserved as much as who is chosen. She holds up her own hand, which is blank.
Wonder if they can make mistakes. 'Cause I
In
don't
my-
feel very courageous.
Zayla, do you know what courage is?
Choosing to face adversity.
Partially. Partially. Most people believe that it is the absence of fear. That's incorrect. Courage, true courage, is facing things, not in absence of fear, but in spite of it. You will still be afraid. You may still be terrified. But courage is the will to act.
Zayla just kind of chuckles to herself. I'm not very good with that.
Would you believe Link wasn't either?
I somehow doubt that.
The first time he saw Ganondorf as a child, he screamed.
I can't use that as an excuse, though.
Maybe not an excuse, but an explanation.
I sometimes find it to be hard to differentiate the two.
Perhaps you're wiser than you think. The one thing is certain. What's done cannot be undone. And if you spend your entire life looking backwards toward the past, sooner or later you'll run into a wall because you're not looking towards the future.
I think I have a lot of things that I need to make a decision on.
I can respect that. Then Zelda's gonna step away.
She's gonna continue on her way to the Forge House.
Okay.
I'm assuming everybody's like out of the crypt or whatever.
I can't hear you, bud.
He's not that quiet, man.
I can't hear him. Do I need to turn him up again?
It's
I might
something,
be-
it's something wrong with your end, Vic.
I'm gonna turn you up.
It's hard for me to hear him too, and I've got him at 150%.
I just
I'm
turned him up to 150.
120.
Okay.
I'm assuming everybody's out of the crypt.
Yeah.
And okay, so like everybody is out. Zayla, you're walking toward this direction, right?
To the left, I believe. That's the direction of the Forge House, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
And yes.
Let's see. I was gonna look at you after like I guess like you're talking to Zelda. And okay, so first I'm gonna dismiss Marlo. You're no longer needed. Bye bye.
Go have your bathroom break.
And I'm gonna look at you and say, I'm going to bring up something that our companion Asplin stated to you a while ago. We all have fear, Zayla. And one can say you, out of all of us, have more fear since you are young. We can understand this. But the Triforce of Courage chose you for a reason. It is stuck with you until you choose you are not worthy of it. You believe in your heart you don't deserve it, it will and choose another. Do you know the reason why most of us leave you to your own? Why you join us in battle? Why you are there with us when the time needs it? It is because you are courageous. It is because of that mentality the Triforce of Courage chose you. And then he's going to like stand up straight and then look at her Triforce and then look back at her. If you continue this mentality of feeling you're not worthy, ask yourself, do you really have a place with us?
I need to roll something real quick.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This whole time Zayla's eyes have been just cast down toward the ground. when she looks up at you with a red, and she just says, "And I suppose you think you can do better?" And she just forces her way past you on towards the forge house.
I gently put my left arm to her heart. I'm not saying I can. I'm saying you are capable of doing better.
And her eyes shift back to her usual orange.
And I look to her and I say, it's at times like these you need to make a decision. We are all battling our own inner turmoil, Zayla. We are all fighting for our lives out there. There's not a moment allowed, not a second allowed for doubt. You make this decision now.
You're gonna
You are
feel
worthy.
Adam. You're gonna feel a hand on your shoulder.
Okay.
Zelda. We need to work on your delivery.
I looked to Zelda and I go like, I'm not capable of emotional bias yet, Princess. I only,
Good.
and I look back at Zayla, speak what is fact.
I believe I understand what you're trying to say.
I think I do too. And she just takes off this direction.
Zelda's gonna look at Adam. Happy with yourself?
And I look at Zelda and I say, I simply stated what needed to be said.
Time and place, Adam. Time and place. And she's going to go off in this direction as well.
And I look at as those two like leave, and then I look at Zeke, and I just say, I don't know of the warrior's mentality, but I do believe in my readings. There should be no time for weakness, should there?
He's gonna walk up and put a hand on Adam's shoulder. We are all weak at one point. It is the cultivation of weakness that leads to strength. And severing that weakness before it has a chance to grow does a disservice to everyone.
And I look back at Zayla and Zelda, and I say,
Zelda's already gone.
okay, well, off in the direction they went.
Yeah.
Put it this way, we are all deterrents in one way or another. We are all capable of hurting the party in one way or another. You and I, it seems we have a handle on these weaknesses that you have mentioned. I simply look out for the ones that are capable of damaging the party's morale and being. And I look at him and I say, look me in the eye and say that I am wrong.
And he will look you in the eye and say you are wrong.
And I look at him and I say, so Asplin's connection with Majora, him being able to be the equivalent of a weapon that can threaten the world, him being able to release his power at any moment's concern, Zayla being able to control, not be able to control the gloom within her, her being a damaging element not only to the party but to herself. And then not to mention myself, who does not know their past, who does not know the power they wield, capable of unleashing unpredictable elements to the party that are capable of harming each other. You look at me and you say that I am wrong when all of these odds, when all of these factors are stacked against us. And you look at me and say that I am incorrect for trying to gauge the individuals who have the capability to hurt us when they deem so. Your logic comes from the battlefield and from constant times of war and crisis. I am looking at this on a global scale. I am looking forward. I am looking from past experiences and cultivating that knowledge to this current time and now. I say what needs to be stated because it has to be stated. The decision lies within each and every one of us.
He's just gonna heave a sigh of exhaustion out of his lungs. If we cannot save those closest to us, how can we expect to save the world?
And that is a conclusion that each one of us has to face.
Well, I if that's the case, then I don't understand why projecting your own viewpoints onto little Zayla over there constitutes her deciding on her own rather than through your influence.
Because at this moment, and I look toward the way Zayla went. At this moment, she is of a strong opinion that she has to leave. And if there's one thing that I have learned from this party, it's that they have to look after each other. Like I stated, Zayla is young, and she still not yet understands herself. The decision does lie with her in the end. But I believe the party, as a collective, would not like to see her go.
Zelda was right. You need to work on your delivery. Because the way you said it made it sound like you want her to go. So if you don't, maybe you should catch up to her and let her know that.
I want her to go. I want her to go if she is not capable of harnessing this this state that she is in currently.
Well, then why instill the seed of an ultimatum in her brain instead of help her cultivate it?
Because that helps individuals with very crucial decisions like this in the end.
Still so much to learn about emotions, you bucket of bolts.
Agreed.
High five.
No. Not again.
Well, let this be a learning experience then. You came on very strong with her. If she leaves, she seemed to be on the fence, but if she leaves now,
I will gladly take the blame.
well then, I hope your recital of facts was worth it.
Necro DMs.
Zeke. And then I look back at him. You should know by now, I am only ran by facts and logic. As I walk away.
Well, this is awkward. I'm going that way too.
We're both gonna pout together.
Like when you get out of school and you walk out with somebody to go home, and it's like, all right, let's.
It was nice seeing you
see
walk on the
later.
same sidewalk.
Yeah, you're walking down the same street to get home.
But But yeah, I am going to. Let's see. Asplin said he was going to the sanctuary, right? Or the lab.
Workshop, right?
Workshop. Yep.
Okay.
I need to use the bathroom again real quick.
Okay.
That coffee's going right through.
All right. We'll go to the workshop first, and then we'll go to the forge house if Zeke is headed there. If not, Zeke, where do you intend to go?
I'm going to the forge house because the rest of the NPCs are following me.
Right.
Or
So you're gonna bring them there.
should I take them to the workshop?
It's up to you.
Yeah. Do you want to bundle all the NPCs together?
Bundle up. It's cold outside.
Or you could, well, I don't know. Actually, you didn't see me get all of the rest of the people because you had
No, I
left by then.
didn't.
No.
I have no say in this.
I guess Zeke will make a pit stop to the workshop.
Okay. You're gonna grab everybody on the way.
Not because he knows Asplin is there, but he will find him there. But because he knows Tora and Pura are there.
Mhm.
But yeah, he'll stop by and be
Okay.
like, "Hey, party at the forge house."
Adam, where are you headed?
The workshop again, where Asplin is headed because
Yep.
I need him to.
You workshop. I'm just
I need him to science the shit out of this.
hep.
Oh, we really are going the same way.
Need to hep. Okay, I just did the wrong thing. Hep. There we go.
My brain melted halfway through that. I meant to say
Okay.
and then my brain went,
Okay. Downtime begins.
Oh, yeah,
Magic.
Boyle's in here too, and so are
Yep. And I will put. I will put the rest of the PCs, the NPCs that you have acquired. You have Gidget back. You have.
Since Aspen's getting here before they are.
I'll have them outside.
Asplin is fucking no. When Asplin walks in, he has a visible scowl on his face. He is not happy right now.
Okay, I'll stack these up real quick. Oh,
Oh,
it's okay.
was wondering who was out there, but good old Raymond Reddington.
Who else
Would
did
you
you
walk to the
find?
side for
Midna. That's fine. These will enter later. Asplin, what are you doing?
No, he is walking into the workshop with just a visible scowl on his face. Does anybody notice?
Oh, Archaea notices immediately. She is kind of sitting there with her arms crossed against the corner over here, just kind of side-eyeing you.
Wait, he's actually gonna stop,
No.
set his bag down right here, and then start making his way to go through the portal to the actual workshop proper. And he is muttering to himself, and he says the name Needle a couple of times very bitterly.
Archaea kind of leans over. Hey, small fry.
Just gonna stop and look up at her.
I may have heard wrong. Which doesn't happen often because I'm usually pretty good at, recon and things, but I thought I heard you say needle.
Did.
I'm back.
Huh.
I was kind of holding her hostage, and then my hostage was stolen.
Oh.
Which reminds me, when I get done here, you want to help me hunt down the stray Iga?
Two of them, because what's his name is possessing her.
He's gonna give that part later.
Archaea will be joining you.
Nice.
Good, and he's just gonna nod, and he's gonna go straight into here. Oil in here.
He is. He's currently over here
Is he
cooking.
still cooking?
He's a cooking. He got the oven mitts on and everything.
He's gonna
Nice.
look at Hoyle. He's gonna be like, has Hoyle done anything to the space?
Not especially. Just a little bit with this table, kind of a prep area, but that's about as much as he's been able to do.
I'm gonna assume you've had time to look around. Did you see any spare ingredients I could use to make some potions? Preferably green ones.
Ooh, I think there was I think there was a vat over here that we could siphon some out of. If I remember correctly, because I think it was over here on the side.
I don't know if you have a recipe for green potions. Because I don't think I ever made one.
You know what? Yeah, I don't think you did.
I think you've been getting them from Malomart.
I've done it by accident.
By the way, can I have everybody add 200 rupees to their wallets, please?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no, I made two. Remember in the Forge House, I made 2 doses of green potion by accident.
That's right. It was a mishap. Okay.
Would you say that would give him the insight to know how to make green potions?
I would say no, not at this point.
I was gonna say it would give him the insight to try and replicate the mistake, but that might end poorly.
I think it was actually this thing here that had some green potion in it.
I do believe you cleaned it out, though.
Oh, did? Okay.
Yeah.
Asplin, research and close study.
Yeah.
You could try a unit of bright water and a unit of magic powder. Not arcane powder, magic powder, if you have it.
I have magic powder? I don't think I have magic powder.
Okay.
Zeke has magic powder.
But Zeke ain't there yet.
Also,
at this point, you can enter if you like. Yes, go ahead.
Like, I just remembered something that's really important when it pertains to my purviews. I have second to none that I haven't been using.
Not to be outdone.
Whenever you roll, you have an edge whenever you roll for a check or contest covered by one of your purviews. This replaces the minor bonus you normally receive on rolls related to your purview.
Oh, that's powerful. Awesome. Oh, that's powerful.
Been using it the whole time.
Bad Asplin.
Oh yeah, that's a factotum starting ability.
Yeah.
That's a
God damn it.
Starting ability.
Okay.
I haven't fucking used it.
33 episodes in, we're still learning shit.
No,
it's like a power up.
Bright water. But no, Asplin is asking if Hoyle has seen any ingredients that he could probably use to make a potion in here. Remnants of stuff we didn't clean out already.
I'm afraid there's not much left. But then again, I'm not much of an alchemist. Maybe you'll find something I didn't think was valuable. I only know what tastes good.
He says with oven mitts.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just having such a hard time getting past the image of intimidating Hoyle in oven mitts and an apron.
And an apron, yeah.
No, hang on. Can we just talk about not only that, but Hoyle, if he was a dad, he's definitely the dad to walk out wearing a fucking fluffy ass robe and bunny slippers.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Thor Love and Thunder image at the end.
No.
Like like making pancakes and then like go running around with the hammer with the smiley face on it.
Asplin is going to be rummaging around though.
I think I've discovered something else we've been doing wrong.
What's that?
Shadow puppet.
Okay.
Control your target for the next 10 seconds or their turn during a fight. You must repeat and win the contest each turn to retain control. Why?
Grimmage does not have a contest.
It's a good point though.
Yeah, no, I will read what Grimmage says. The wielder of this weapon gains the Sage's Shadow Puppet ability without a contest once per adventure.
You can use this ability on any creature that casts a shadow and is roughly 10 feet or 1 battlefield area away.
It does have a range though. Okay.
Okay, the range we've been.
That one I didn't know. That's a good one.
But although I don't have a context.
That says to cast it, not to maintain it.
Right.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't have a contest, so I can just maintain it indefinitely until that thing dies in my head.
I would say that your action would be spent on the shadow puppet, whatever you want the shadow puppet to do. I would say
why I haven't been taking actions when I shadow
right, exactly. Because if you were to take a different action, I think you would lose concentration on it. So, I feel like that's fair because it's a pretty powerful ability. It's come in handy a lot.
Oh wait a minute, hang on, it's downtime.
It is downtime.
It's downtime. I regain MP.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still gonna make I'm still gonna try and make the potions, but
yeah, I told everybody refill your MP. All right.
You know what? Actually, no. Ashwin's gonna stop rummaging for a second and just sigh, look at Hoyle. Bye, good person.
Are we good people?
I know that's rich coming from for me to ask you, no offense, but
Well, to me, you look like kindling for a stove, but I'm sorry, he rolled a 20 on the aura check.
you know what? That's fair. Did Archaea follow me in here, or is she hanging back?
She's about to. At this point,
Okay.
everybody else is able to walk in.
He's just
You know what I should do?
around fucking rummaging.
I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
Like torches everywhere.
Gidget. Sorry to spring this on you so soon, but he's gonna hold his arm, well, his one arm to the left and his snub to the right, and show all the cracks in his armor.
She's gonna look at it, look at you, and say, "Tell you what, big guy, you'll get me to a workshop, and I'll do that for you."
I got the kits.
Oh, you got the kits, okay? Ah, I suppose that works too. She's gonna go off into the corner, set up a little station with your kit and your armor. She's gonna fully repair your armor
Nice.
with her downtime activity.
Question. Does 2 armor crashes take up 2 uses of the kit, or would you use that as 1 use of the kit? Since you said
I am doing
repairing it.
It's taking 1 downtime activity, so I would say it would use 1 portion to repair the armor, because you're repairing destroyed armor. You're not repairing individual armor crashes.
Okay, yeah.
So I would say that you would use 1 and you would fix it fully.
I agree with that.
Does that make sense?
I am
Okay.
now down.
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
I am now down to 5 out of 10 uses of the mending kit.
All right. So she's working on that.
Meanwhile, I'm going to and just piccolo my arm back out.
You're gonna hear from the corner.
I gotta shit my arms out.
You're gonna hear from the corner from Tora. Oh, sick. You gotta teach me how to do that.
Sick. Nice arm, bro.
All right.
It may sound weird, but I kind of like the old arm better.
Downtime activity. Zayla, do you want to be considering yourself doing a unique endeavor, or
Sure.
do you want to come back at the end and have a downtime activity?
That's fine. This is gonna be a unique endeavor.
Okay. All
I
right.
walk over to Asplin, and Asplin, you said that you're visibly upset, right?
Currently, he is. His legs are sticking out of a crate while he's rummaging around for potion ingredients.
Legs here real fast.
I guess if you're like shaking your legs, he just walks up and just awkwardly stops them from shaking, just grabs like the ankle. No, only 1 arm, Vince.
Oh yeah.
Only 1
That's
arm.
right.
Just
Do you just grab him or do you lift him up?
I just grab him just to stop it from shaking, and I just say, God, is now a bad time.
What do you need, Adam? Please let go of my leg,
At
Adam.
this point, I lift him out. And
Okay.
I look at him upside down. Yes.
Adam,
I look at him with just like a fucking deadpan face.
this is
and
not
I just,
how you handle a scientist.
and I look at him and I go like, should I have lifted the other leg?
You put me down.
I hold up the bottle of sludge,
Why did that?
Can you
how is
syn-
that- Ooh.
and I go like, can you synthesize this further?
Sorry, you want me to? You want? What is it?
And I look at him again, just deadpan. It's gloom, synthetic, that is, so it's a weakened state.
It's gonna stop, blankly stare at it, look at Archaea, look back at the bottle, look back at Archaea. Did you? I'm not crazy. He just said that, right?
That's what I heard.
Sorry, synthetic glue. What?
At this point, I'm going to give Asplin the book and the notes and diagrams on all of the stuff, like the synthetic glue stuff.
With these books, you will be able to perform this crafting downtime activity with no roll.
And he looks back. He looks back at Zeke and says, and then looks back at Asplin and says, "To be fair, Zeke supported me in this matter."
I just gave you your bottle
want me
back.
to
I don't
make-
know what you
You
mean.
want me to make synthetic condensed evil?
Yes.
To be
Oh,
fair, you
shit,
have
yeah.
a step-by-step manual on how to do it.
No, he's gonna stare. He's gonna blankly stare and be like, "Well, shit, you had me when you gave me the book. Let's fucking do this."
And like he looks at Zeke and goes like, provide the man with the tools and he'll be able to do anything. Good work.
Maybe tear up
That's
a
what's
little
going-
science with a bit of science.
Asplin is going to take the
And I'm
book
gonna put
and
you
the
down.
bottle.
And
He's
I'm
gonna,
gonna-
he's gonna take the book. He's gonna look at you. Can I have the bottle? I need to study that.
Okay.
Consider it yours.
He's gonna take it out. He's gonna take out the bottle of glue. He's gonna take out the extra bottle of mistake water he has and be like, wonder if I can make this, mix these two later. And he puts the mistake water away.
I look at I'm Aspen and say, to clarify, once you have whatever product you decide to make out of this bottle, I do intend to use it. And I take out the arm from my backpack.
He's just gonna nod. Okay. He's just gonna. Oh, actually, as he puts the mistake water away, he's gonna look at he's gonna pause, and then look at Arcade and be like, "Oh, also, I might have gotten Needle addicted to this. Don't drink this." He's gonna hold up the mistake water.
Oh, not one. Good. Okay. Ah.
All you need to know is the last time we got close to this, he's gonna point directly at Zeke. He tried to shove his face in there and drown himself.
It tasted real good, though.
Thankfully, I don't have much of a sweet tooth.
Good to know.
That smells really tart.
Good to- Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how somebody made a fountain to this, but this will be useful if we need to trap her, because she'll probably come running. Like I said, addicted.
Do the thing.
What the he's gonna, what was that? What
It
was
came
that?
from the bottle,
Gonna look at, oh, the gloom bottle or the mistake sugar?
the gloom bottle.
He's gonna look at the bottle.
It
We are
seems
having a conversation.
to be shifting.
Do I have venom?
Venom?
Do I have venom? Is this a
It's a
symbiote?
No. No, it's not.
It would,
Okay,
it would be
well, anyway,
carnage because it's red.
I have multitasker, so Aswin's gonna get to work making a thing of synthetic gloom.
Okay. So you're able to distill this and reduce it down until it is a stone.
Okay. I'm gonna look at it and be like, whoa, hold on a minute.
Who the fuck is Jaren?
Oh, this is going straight to Zayla. You are not getting.
What? Whoa,
No.
whoa!
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
As much
Hold
as I like
on,
the idea
time
of
the
that,
fuck
I'm gonna have
out.
to
Yeah.
decline.
No, I know. I'm gonna. Hey, Aspel's just gonna be like, huh. All right, here you go, Adam. He's just gonna throw it at you, or not
And
throw it at you, toss it to you.
And they go like, interesting. And I'm gonna go over to
It
Burrow.
tried to whisper. It tried to whisper sweet nothings in my ear.
Oh my
Maybe don't
god, it
listen
has
to
a
it.
fucking counterspell.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, hang on. No, Aspen's gonna stop Adam for a second. Actually, hang on. I want to see something. Aspen's gonna pull up Majora's Black Opal and hold it near this thing. Oh, do they react to each other?
They repel each other.
Oh boy.
That's good to know.
Wait, what repels each other?
The Painite and the Opal.
I want to make him touch now.
God damn it.
Now, Keith.
Yeah, he's just gonna look. That's okay. Anyway, have fun with that. I'm gonna go hunt down a Yiga and let Archaea slaughter them. Okay, he's gonna look at Archaea and be like, okay, I say let, and I mean that lightly because I know I have no control over you. You're gonna tear them limb from limb if you have to.
She reaches down and rustles your leaves. It's learning.
I was going to use her for more information on the Ego, but now she's angered me.
There are more of those things.
We have more of those back at the ship.
Yeah,
Also,
exactly.
he's gonna give Archaea the fucking one note he hadn't read out to everybody yet.
Oh,
Also, their propaganda is awful.
is this where you want me to read that out?
Please do.
Oh boy! All right.
I've been waiting because I got it spot on. He said when I showed him.
Oh boy.
Do you need music for this?
Yep.
You need drama?
Absolutely.
Adam, I think you are obligated whenever you use Jaren's calamitous touch to say arise whenever it activates.
Oh, trust me, I got an idea. I
Got it. Just genuinely just do the whole thing. Just arise.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Wakey, time for school.
Which one should I
time for
use?
school.
I think this one maybe.
You wakey, time for school.
Wakey.
Come on, you gotta get up. It's time for school.
Time for school.
Come on.
Do you want-
to go to school? What?
Do you want Archaea to read this out to everyone?
No,
Or are you reading it?
Yeah, no, I'm reading it. He's
Okay.
just showing her it. He briefly shows her it and then reads it out.
Then why don't you read it then? Why are you making me read
Oh
it?
fuck no! I'm making you read it because you have a better narration voice.
The silence shall be our answer. They call us assassins, fanatics, heretics. But we are none of these things. We are merely awake. Once, we too prayed. We too waited for the light to save us. We believed the golden goddesses had a plan, that Hyrule was sacred, that our suffering meant something. But the heavens never answered. Not to Shishika, not to the Hylians, not even to the hero. The same cycle over and over. A kingdom rises, a darkness comes, a child is chosen, a sword is drawn, a tragedy unfolds. And when the dust clears, all that remains is a kingdom ready to fall again. Tell me, what benevolent hand designs a wheel that spins on blood? We have walked through the ruins of 3 Hyrules. We have spoken with the dying gods. We have touched the sacred flames and found them cold. The Triforce is not a gift. It is a trap. A divine machine built by absent mothers who never returned to see what they left behind. You are not free. You are not chosen. You are conditioned. So we, the remnant, offer a mercy your gods never will. We will break the cycle. We will gather the pieces of their sacred cage and shatter them to dust. We will scatter the divine breath like ash into the veil, and from the stillness the world will begin again, not in glory, but in peace. There will be no more prophecy, no more curses, no more heroes, no more gods. Just silence and the freedom that follows it. Come. Take up your blade, or your flame, or your staff, but know this. Every strike you make in defense of Hyrule is one more stitch in the shroud that buries it. And we will be waiting. And it is at this point, Zeke, that the intel that you picked up will apply.
Which intel and in what way?
From
You got off the
Yonza.
corpse of Yonza.
You have
Oh.
discovered
There it is.
The
How'd I know
Grand
he was the
Master.
leader? How'd I know? There it is. Fucking
Interesting.
Sukuro.
the Crimson Veil.
All we're missing is this motherfucker.
Martha Fokker.
Also, you left this over here.
I did. If it bothers you, I can make it invisible. There you go.
Get rid of it. It's evil. It's still
I'm
there.
curious which one this is.
Now we need to know.
All
We
right.
need to double kill. We need to double kill. This bitch got away and I'm angry. No, Asplin at that is after reading it is gonna be like, you see, their propaganda is awful.
To be fair, she didn't escape. She was compelled to leave under possession.
Now we get the double kill.
Did Zeke say that out loud?
Did Asplin say that she escaped out loud?
Yeah.
Then yes, he did.
Archaea is gonna look at you and she's gonna go, Husk. That
The
motherfucker.
very same.
Is that the weird black smoke I saw floating around people down there?
Yeah, you can always tell which one is him by the one that's not attacking. He can't attack. But he'll compel you to attack yourself.
Oh, so he's a coward.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's why he never faced me.
Okay.
He likes to create things to do his fighting for him.
Well, hey, you get to kill 2 in 1, assuming he keeps the body.
Assuming. Unfortunately, if I know Ketzera, she trusts him too much.
Well, we have two people to kill anyway. One of which is easier to coerce out of hiding.
Ooh. What was the name she just dropped?
Ketzera, the hallowed scar,
Oh,
the middle
what's
one.
the actual name? Yeah. Well, Yanzu's dead.
Oh, do you say that?
Yeah, I'll tell her that out loud. That we found the body of a Yiga with a hood and a weird circle portal face light thing.
Don't know if I'm familiar with that one. That one might be a new master. It seems the ranks have changed a lot since I was there.
Hold on, you found... Wait a minute, Z, let me see if I get this correct. You found a dead body of a Yiga around a bunch of other Yiga that were alive.
Oh, not just one. He's gonna pull out the bottle. We got the other one too.
This?
This anti-magic guy.
Oh, the weird one. One that annoys me. He's gonna look at our... He's gonna... Wait, and then he's gonna stop for a second and be like, wait a minute. They had the corpse... He's gonna look at Archaea. Either they decided to collect the ashes, then gathered another, and then killed one of their own, or these two were already dead before they were found. Obviously, one of them already was dead as he points to the ashes, because we killed him.
Normally the Yiga would not turn on each other, but Husk is something different. He doesn't care about the hierarchy. He doesn't care about ascending the ladder. He wants to create.
Oh, he's like Asplin.
Well, like a really fucked up version of Asplin.
Oh, so he's like Asplin.
I'm pretty
Worse.
messed up.
Worse. The man doesn't have arms. He just has floating hands. That's not natural.
Being Asplin exploded like an hour ago.
Okay, fair.
I have been chosen by a hungry god that wants to devour reality. How much more messed up can you get, Archaea?
So, at this, Archaea is going to attempt to socialize with you.
With Asplin?
With Asplin.
Yeah, with me? Okay.
Reality devouring.
It's your choice whether or not you do it, because it's going to take up another downtime
down.
activity.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
That'll be both
She's
of mine.
gonna lean down as you kind of step up on the table. You need to stop blowing up. I think I have something that might help. She is going to take off her little cowl, and she's gonna hand it to you.
Oh boy, time to add a new item to my inventory, into my list.
Mm-hmm.
Zeke is fancy cloth. Good for when sneeze.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah. any failed attack roll allows you to reposition one battlefield area in any direction.
Ass was just gonna blink and be like, first you give me armor and now you're what? What?
She looks down and says, you play your cards right, you might end up with this, and she unsheaths her custom wakizashi.
Wow.
I would prefer. I personally. Okay,
Ow,
personally,
wow.
if we get close enough to, if we ever get close enough that you think you should give that to me, I respectfully please keep it for yourself. I would like for you to be able to defend yourself.
I have more weapons.
You know, fair enough. At least hearing somebody not argue in favor of their own weapon as he stares at Hoyle.
You see him
This
just
is a
kind of look
fucking
over his
try.
shoulder.
Also, whatever you're baking smells amazing.
Making biscuits.
You're gonna make
Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
Wow.
Butter and toast.
One of these days, I want
Also,
Arcade
do I
to
get
just
the
reach down and
bonus heart?
Yes. It is
I want her to
socializing.
reach down and pull a senorita pistol from her boot.
Okay. That's 2 downtime activities for Asplin. Zeke, what is yours? Do you know?
Mine was Namekian outing my arm.
Oh, that takes a downtime activity. That's right. Adam, what are you doing?
Going over to Pura.
And okay. First off, I'm
And
just
you have the
gonna go up
gadgeteering
there.
kit, right?
Yes.
Okay, so she can fix your arm or an injury.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, I already fixed my injuries, so this is going to
Okay.
be.
So you want her to go ahead and reattach your arm?
I'm gonna walk up to her and I go like, first off, and I'm just gonna give her an awkward hug.
Oh, this is new. She's just kind of
and
gonna
then-
pat you on the top of the head.
And then I hold her with one arm to her shoulder, and I go like, "It would be a shame if the one that is responsible for repairing me would vanish. So your presence is appreciated."
Ah, a transactional relationship. I understand.
And then he states, "Now that that's out of the way, and he holds up the arm and the Jaren's Painite. I know this is soon."
Yeah, okay.
And you combine the two.
Well, she can
Mom.
for a downtime activity. She'll definitely be able to reattach the arm. For
And then-
if you want to try to integrate the Painite,
I will use my downtime activity to do that with the gadgeteering kit.
I thought you said you just fixed your injury already.
No, I will use the gadgeteering kit for my downtime because I fixed the injury on the battlefield.
How'd you do that? Oh yeah,
Well,
because
as
you
in,
used it out there, didn't you?
Afterwards, yes.
Yeah.
After the battle concluded, I used. Yeah. So she's gonna use the gadgeteering kit once to.
Well, you're gonna need a workshop if you want to go with another, because you're essentially giving yourself an extra quirk, which means you have 3 now, right?
Yeah, it's
Because you have an integrated weapon in your thigh, integrated
And my
weapon in your
face.
eyes, and now you want you want 3 quirks.
I want arms.
wants to be
I want an arm.
Yeah,
I just want an
so
arm again.
If you can get her back to the workshop in the Forge House, she'd be able to do that for you. But you don't have a full workshop here.
Dan wants
Alright,
to be the definition of the word integrated.
Let's go, Pura. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Well, she's already
Come on,
used her
girl, let's
downtime
go.
activity, so you do still have one. Let me try to think. My man just really
if
wants to
he-
be a
what
mech.
if- What if he does
I am a
arm
mech!
himself with the gadgeteering kit, and then Pora uses the workshop for the stone?
Would that work?
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's
all
go.
right.
Come on.
So she will follow you to the workshop then.
Yep. All right.
I believe that's everybody's
But
downtime.
the Jaren's Pain
Wait, no,
was the
Zeke
thing
has
that I
done
was saying
one.
that was better.
Zeke,
Gotcha.
have you done your
Yeah,
downtime yet?
Yeah, I
You upgrade that thing, you had a free 3 hearts of damage whenever you.
Yo, Vic, that's
Yeah.
everybody's downtime.
That's everybody's downtime? Okay, then that means.
Unless you want more role play.
Well, we
I
gotta go
think
to
it's
Zayla
time
then.
Give Necro the spotlight. Yeah.
Yep, we gotta go to Zayla then. All right. I'm going to have to find the correct. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. It's this one.
Isn't Zelda with Zayla?
She's trying to follow.
Yeah.
Oh, you had Zelda's token at the thing, so
Doesn't necessarily mean she's caught up. Zayla, how far would you say you've made it by now?
Well, she's not really stopped running just yet.
Okay.
So I would say probably at least to about down here.
You're not here, Adam. Go away.
All right. In that case, I need to find. Alrighty, and what are you doing as you come to this spot?
Well, she's kind of sobbing her eyes out,
Okay.
and she's kind of just heading in the direction of Malamart.
Okay.
She's probably gonna. Well, is this the place where we usually cross at?
either or.
Some people hop the gap here. Some people take the water all the way up.
Okay.
So, I do need
yeah,
to
I'm gonna-
find something.
I'm gonna
real
say
quick.
she's probably just gonna be at the gap here then.
Okay.
I picture she's like crying, and then when she hops the gap, she's like,
Okay.
Damn it.
I need to find something. I'm sorry. Give me a moment. Nope.
Reminds me of when kids start crying and then they start running while they're crying, so they like.
Oh my god.
Well,
So
she's
funny.
not wailing.
I know. I know. It's still funny.
I
though.
still picture the sound. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's fair. Damn it.
Okay. I lost my notes. This is embarrassing.
No, you didn't. It's still there on your face.
I'm so good at this.
Zayla dreams that the DM didn't lose their notes.
I know, right?
I would like to use my dinner, Kirby.
Where's my fucking... Here we go. That's what I need.
Is it?
There we go. Okay. You can give me just a second here.
I put the wrong value for my MP.
How dare you?
I have 15, not 10. So the Sheikah Cow is basically a conditional Yiga step.
Basically.
Oh wait, it also costs 5 MP.
To activate it, yeah, but once you activate it, it's like Momentary Fortress where it stays on until it's used.
Oh.
Yeah. Alrighty. As you're standing next to the water, you hear the crackle of power behind you.
Don't you
Jesus.
dare.
She's gonna turn to look.
You see none other than
don't
there's
you
the
dare.
fucking token.
Who is it? Wait for
I
it.
swear to God. Oh my God, there he is.
Hi.
This bastard.
Zayla, Zayla, Zayla. Tell me something, Shadow Girl. How long do you plan on carrying their guilt for them? You weren't the one who failed today, they failed you.
At this point, she activates Momentary Fortress.
Okay. See? You've got all that power humming beneath your skin, and they treat you like some scared little tag-along. But me, I see a storm waiting to happen. Let me show you how to use it.
How exactly would you show me to use it?
I'm offering clarity, purpose, control. They're offering what? Chaos? Endless sacrifice? Endless doubt? Sounds exhausting.
She just kind of sighs and her gaze drops.
Let them chase myths and broken swords. Okay, you and I, we deal in the now, the real, and right now, the winning side is this one.
She's gonna... Are these skulls actually here?
No.
Okay.
I believe those were tossed over, I think.
Gotcha. Just gonna kind of approach him a little bit. Do you think I'm stupid? I know what you're doing.
What you are isn't something to fear, Zayla. It's something to refine. Stay with them and you'll be their burden. Come with me and you'll be more.
Why do you hate your family?
My family can't seem to see past the fancy little carpet that leads down from their throne. Okay, they don't see the big picture, right?
But isn't the throne what you're focusing on?
The throne is a key. The key to a specific door, and that door is influence, the power to change things, right? There's nothing much that a simple prince can do. Or a princess, all by themselves. But when you're the leader of a monarchy, things change a little bit. Then suddenly you have armies. You have influence. You have the desires of the other kingdoms to maintain relations. Suddenly they can't disrespect you anymore. Because there are now consequences.
And you're afraid of those, aren't you?
Oh, of course. Have you seen what's happened to this world? It's just going like a whirlpool, Jabu's little blowhole thingy, okay? And no, nobody wants to go down there. We all want to be up here in the sunshine. Except maybe you. You don't belong in the light world. They keep trying to pretend you do, but you and I both know you're made of something deeper. Something older.
What?
Strength. You think this world cares if you're kind? If you're careful? Doesn't. And he's gonna hold up his Triforce. But if you're strong, then the world makes space for you. That's what I'm offering, Zayla.
Her gaze is gonna drop again. You sound like you know what you're talking about.
I've been doing this for, okay, I'm not going to say a long time because that would be, false, and I don't like to be a false person, right? But a little while. Well, enough to know that all the little bells and whistles and cute ribbons and little packages they tie up in the disgusting little bows when they sugarcoat things, none of that is worth anything. I'm not asking for loyalty, just honesty, which is more than you've gotten from them lately, right?
Honesty. You know, I think that's something that this world could do with a lot more of. And she's gonna look up at Cassios with red eyes.
He's gonna
Kind of
squint
like-
at that.
Kind of like little incessant bugs like you who just keep running their mouths, thinking that they're making some grandiose point, that their stature is somehow so much higher than everyone else's. But who appointed you that status? It's self-appointed. And self-appointed status is meaningless. Just like you, as she starts to charge her calamity bomb.
He looks at you, looks
I
down,
highly...
looks at you and says, "Huh, neat." And he's going to teleport the fuck away.
Pussy!
And she just... She starts to put the calamity bomb away and just... She lets out a shriek and fires it at the cliffside over here.
Do not put rocks there that Zeke is going to have to lift. I swear to God.
Oh, you've done
fine,
something
children.
though. You've done something though.
What have I done?
Do it anyway. Do it anyway. Nick.
What did I
Rocks
do?
Instead of rocks fall, everyone dies. It's rocks fall and Zeke cries. No.
You hear another answering fucking earthquake rumble from where you hit.
Okay.
And then silence. Something tumbles down the hillside,
Okay.
lands with a splash in the water to the north. Should probably remove Cassios. Right here in the waterfall, there is now a shape.
She is going to go investigate.
Wait for it.
All right.
Wait for it and say what it is. We want to know what it is.
Please tell me it's Jabu Jabu.
If you
Jabu
kill
Jabu,
Jabu
it's a Goron.
Jabu,
Yes, I did it.
Is it a Goron? Is it the wooden fish?
That's worth a kiss, right?
God damn it!
Or there's a thought.
Where
Would
the
Jabu
fuck did
Jabu
I
and the
put
wooden
that
fish be related?
token?
In that last place you put it.
Yeah, apparently not, because I can't find it. All right, well, that massive fucking bird, that Hatzegopteryx, you killed it.
It's no
Oh.
longer a thorn in our side.
Yeah, you just murdered that thing. It is now a lump of flesh.
Hey Vic, that's another one of your giant birds we've killed.
I'm gonna jump in and see if I can salvage something from its obliterated corpse.
Prison feather. Watch, prison feather.
Nags, you need to stop. This man knows me too well.
You're easy to
That's
read
two.
with
That's
these
two for two.
situations.
That's two. Gidget, and then no, there was a third one, wasn't there?
I can't remember.
Is there a
I,
third
ha-
one?
I had a feeling it was Gidget based on the tone of the muffled moan.
Just the-
That's kind of what I thought.
Yeah, that sounded very
But
Gidget-y.
yeah, you will find a prism feather.
Sick.
Nags.
Nah, that's 2 for 2 today. There's
That's
not
2 for 2.
3.
Yeah, okay.
That's like the second one.
I just thought it over. There hasn't been a third one. Not my fault. You're
Okay.
easy to predict.
She is going to make her way over to Malomart now.
Alrighty. Over we go.
Get out of my head, Vic. That was perfect sync.
Okay. Amanda and I do that shit all the time. Oh. God damn it. Yeah, I'll have to find it. There we go. Alright, turning this down because it's annoying as fuck to everybody. Hi! Okay. You arrive at Malomart to find all 3 of the people at the counter.
What about Vern? Where's Vern? Where is he?
Up here.
Is he still up here eating the statue?
Trying.
Trying to?
You, Zayla, you see that the statue is now covered in some sort of protective film.
He cling wrapped the fucking.
Just gonna look up at the statue with this confused expression.
Melo looks up at you and says, I've learned to just let him do what he's gonna do.
Yeah, we kind of had to do that too.
Oh, hang on. I have the perfect sound for this. Hang on. I know exactly what he's doing.
Oh, no.
He's making that noise as he's trying to chew on the head.
Yeah.
Miss Sword and Board and Miss Fun Bags of Destruction.
Stop it! Stop it.
Okay, I'm trying to remember where the Mallow Mart.
You should be able to search it, because I think Phoenix tagged it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. As soon as I get in there.
I have discovered that Demiplane also has a journal section where I could drop links like this. So that's definitely going to be a nice resource for the next campaign that I run. Fucking Tavern Keeper, not telling me.
I'm not sure I know how to search in the in-session box.
Necro, I just sent it to you.
Oh, cool.
There you go. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Oh, that's much better. Okay. She's gonna go up to the counter. Eyes still kind of.
How many rupees do you have?
330.
No, you don't.
I don't?
You were reverse pickpocketed. You have 850.
Sorry, Ben.
Who did the thing with the what?
Well, he didn't get to the part where he could tell you about it, because then you fucking frightened him off.
Oh, Cassie.
He was trying to fucking butter you up.
He's trying to buy your loyalty.
She's just gonna look at her coin purse. It's a little bit heavier. Look inside of it. Does he think I'm that cheap? And just kind of plunk it on the counter. Well, it looks like I have more to spend than I thought, so... How's business been?
Aside from a couple Garuda the other day, it's been kind of non-existent.
I was hoping that something would have picked up by now. We can't be the only ones as to who are...
Catch that bitch that stole my masks.
Yeah, that's a good point. Did we?
I think it was it was Shade, wasn't it? You killed her, didn't you?
Yeah, but
we
we
killed
didn't
Shade,
find
yeah.
the masks.
Yeah.
We didn't find the mask. We found it. Well, we have the Mask of Truth.
That's true. She's actually going to hold up the Mask of Truth. We found this one.
Oh. Did you now? So, I'll buy it back from you.
I'm sorry, I can't get Mallow. We kind of need this.
I'll buy it for 1,000.
Mallow, this is stolen from you. I'll give it back to you when we're done with it. How about that?
1,100.
What a cheapskate.
Mallow, I can't.
You can. You absolutely can. You just don't want to. 1,150.
Mallow, we need this to save our
I'll
friend.
buy it at retail price. Just give me a damn 1,200. I won't make any profit on it. I guess that's as good as it being stolen anyway. Fine.
This is just a big sweat drop.
And he walks off, leaving you with the other two.
I mean, I told him I'd give it back to him.
Andorra leans over. He takes it personally when things get stolen. I've seen it a couple times already.
I mean, it's understandable. Oh, Well, I was actually looking into getting my hands on some materials.
Well, materials we do have.
You should
What are
also
you-
probably buy some armor because you have low defense and all the enemies have high attack bonuses.
Yeah, well, I'm also working on that. So, so question: can multiple materials go into the same thing? Are there rules for that, or is that?
What are you trying to do?
Well, for instance, if I wanted to say like use shade iron and a prism feather on a shield,
Okay,
would
so
that stack, or is it
so
one
here's
for
what
one?
happens. So one crafting roll will be used to make the magical item with made of the magical material. Being made of a magical material allows you to imbue additives into it, which is what a prism feather is.
Okay.
So that'll be another
So-
crafting roll.
So if I were to try and combine it with shade iron and say like sky steel,
There's no reason to. They both do the exact same thing, which is
Oh, that's
enable.
right.
They both enable
Exactly.
you to imbue.
right? I gotcha. I forgot about that.
So it would essentially be kind of a waste of a material.
Okay, so in that case,
This also means if you make it out of shade iron or sky steel or whatever, it becomes magical armor. So
So if
it
something,
you don't take damage unless, or it doesn't take damage or cannot be sundered by anything that is made of mundane materials.
right.
gotcha.
So if something would sunder your shield, and it's a mundane thing, if your shield is made of magical, it does not get sundered.
Okay, so when it comes to additives that you can put on,
Mm-hmm.
is there a hard limit to how many you can put on?
Not that I know. I don't think there is. A prism
I'm looking right
feather doesn't say you get an extra parry for every prism feather. It says the shield with a prism feather may parry twice per combat. So putting another prism feather doesn't change that.
I gotcha. But if
So-
I were to use a prism feather with some other additive, I
Yeah.
could do that.
As long as I believe shield takes the defense type, and the I have to look at what you can imbue. Let me look that up real quick because I need to brush up on that. Additives. Here we go.
It doesn't say anything about a limit.
Yeah, I don't think there is a limit. I need to. Doopity.
Check my proficiencies real
I
quick.
think
okay,
I will
so
have to scroll up a little bit.
mechanical. Okay.
Okay.
We also haven't been doing the amount of units we need in this campaign. Because for magical materials, you need as many units of that material as inventory slots the item takes up.
And every
Same
item takes
same
up
with
one
additives.
slot in my home rules, so
Right.
yeah, so that's fine.
Okay.
So imbued shields on page 287, it says you can use magical metals or other sturdy magical materials to make the shield out of, and you can imbue any defense type ability onto it.
Gotcha.
Outfits can take empowering or glamour abilities. Artifacts can take empowering or eldritch abilities. Consumables can take any of the 5. Weapons can take attack, and armor can take defense or eldritch.
Gotcha.
And that starts on 286.
Twilight Silk, that's magic, fabric, and consumables. Do they sell additives?
They have magic materials. I don't think they have additives.
Okay, I didn't think so. Alright, so in that case...
Let me... Warp
Okay, so-
root. Warp root might be an additive. Let me look at that real quick. There might be a couple of additives in here. Magic. No, that's just a magic material. Okay.
So, first thing I'm going to do, because I have 2 downtime actions I can use, right?
Do you?
I thought everyone did doubles.
No, that's Asplin is a
Has to be a
factotum.
multitasker.
Oh, you
Yeah,
got... Oh,
that's a factotum
Yeah,
ability.
yeah, yeah.
I thought you guys did like 2 downtime. Okay.
No.
Not yet.
Okay.
They might vote for another one.
So,
Asplin had 2, and then everybody else did 1, and then used an NPC for another for their
Yeah.
purposes.
Gotcha. Okay, so I am going to refill on my milk
Okay.
because that refills me up to max no matter what.
Yep.
Milk.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Milk.
Stop it.
So that's 100. I want to get. Hmm. What does a basic potion do?
1 heart.
1 heart? Okay.
Yep. And it comes in its own vial. It doesn't need a bottle.
Gotcha. All right. Let me check what stuff I have stored real quick. Cause I have a bunch of. You know what? I'm going to get. Wait, what are the recipes? Recipes. Where are they? There they are. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to get the 2 milk.
Me get
Shut your face. Is there a way that I would also be able to work for the day? Or do I have to differentiate between purchasing or working?
I would say you'd probably have to differentiate. I don't know. What do you guys think? That's.
I think considering we have stopped by Malomart in the past and bought things not during a downtime, and because a transaction doesn't really take
Alright.
like you just I want this, here's the money.
Okay. Do you want to work a shift then?
Yes, I will work a shift.
Okay.
She needs something to get her mind off of shit.
Going along
So,
with the
question.
same logic that repairing armor using a mending kit out in the field doesn't
Yeah.
require a downtime action.
Okay, makes sense. Like I said, I'll go with how you guys want to play things. Rule of cool versus rules as written when it makes sense. So,
There we go.
during your shift, I need you to roll me a d20.
Oh boy! You know what? For some reason, I'm gonna use the purple. Go purple! That is a 4.
Okay, Melo is going to leave the building. And as soon as he leaves, Andorra changes the music.
I was hoping you played the Manor music.
Don't tempt me. I will.
Just visibly relaxes.
I don't know why he likes that music so much, but I think this is better.
I think it's a cultural thing.
Are you a music person, Zayla?
I mean, not. I wanted to. I've just never really had anyone to teach me.
Do the Twilight have their own styles of music?
We do. It's a lot more.
Fuck you.
I knew Yanni would get that one.
I hate this so much.
Yeah, I love this song, by the way.
It's like the
It's
first.
not.
It's the first thing every pianist learns how to play. I feel like.
Release.
So, what does the Twilight music sound like?
I mean, it depends. Kind of a lot like here. We have different genres and different themes for different moods and festivities. It's mostly woodwinds.
Interesting. I suppose that makes sense. Over the course of your shift, you're going to make 200 rupees. Not a lot of business today, but you're also going to gain 1 star of connection with Andorra, which is going to get you a 100 rupee discount coupon.
Nice.
I'll quit torturing Yaddy now. As
It's the
we
fact that it's in a different scale and the accompaniment is in major scale instead of minor scale. It's so wrong.
also on the intro part, he's only doing 2 instead of 3 repetitions of the 2 notes.
Yeah, I noticed that. I felt like something was off, and I was like, wait a minute.
Alrighty, and with that, we're gonna head back to the workshop here.
Where's Zelda?
That's a great question.
Oh no.
And
She
that
got
is where we're
fucking
going
nabbed
to
again.
end our session for today.
Fuck you, Vic.
Damn it.
Oh
We
boy.
just saved her. You can't just immediately fucking re-kidnap her.
I can't?
We find her. She has another calamity shard.
I can't?
Not again.
You're Princess Peach in this bitch.
She has telepathy. She can get a message out. Maybe.
This is true. This is true.
She can
Unless,
get a message out,
Murmur finds
maybe.
her again.
A message like,
Nope, that's the wrong one. Ah,
Oh, it's the other one. There you go.
so how was our episode 33?
I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Disappointed in the lack of Expedition 33 OST.
Oh, don't worry. Tomorrow comes.
Next episode.
For those who come after.
You know what? You know what? Just for you, I'll do it.
You can't do it. No,
I'm doing it.
doesn't
I'm doing
help.
it.
Oh no!
It has
I'm doing
less impact.
I don't care. Still doing it.
Alicia.
Oh, this is the main menu music.
Vic, you getting choked up yet?
That's
Yes.
well, that certainly kills the mood.
Hey.
So who are we missing NPC wise, or have we rescued everybody excluding Zelda because she just got nabbed again?
You still don't have Saria. There's still several others that you don't have, I think.
Yeah, 'cause there's
What are we forgetting?
pyramid.
I feel like we're missing Hoyle because his manhood left when he put on the apron.
He can still beat your ass. You know that, right?
Damn.
A true
Well-
man is confident even in an
Dan,
apron.
hang on.
Huh?
With all of the pasta I've heard about you cooking, you are in no place to slander Hoyle.
I don't have an apron that says "kiss the cook."
You assume he has the apron says anything on it. It
Maybe
could
you
be
should-
a great apron.
Maybe you
Right,
should know
it's
better
more-
than to diss the cook. You've seen the man in combat.
You're right. You're right. Like Hoyle would have kicked the cook.
His
Fucking-
apron and his
Hey,
coffee
Dan.
mug say "World's Best Captain."
Hey, Dan.
Damn it.
Dan, let me give you a little bit of advice that they also tend to teach people when they're in the military. I'm not in the military, but I know this lesson.
Oh yeah, don't make fun of the
There we go.
cooks.
There we go.
Don't piss off the cook.
There are 3 people you don't piss off in the military. It's supply, it's the cooks, and the medic.
Let me see. You just got Gidget back.
Do not bite
You are still-
the hand that feeds.
You are still missing Lana as well.
Lana, yes.
Lana. So I think it's Saria and Lana are the
Oh, yeah,
main
Lana.
2 that you're still missing.
They're both in the pyramid. Lana's probably dead.
'Cause,
Or at least in the process of getting
I guess
mummified.
I should move Darklink and Ren down to the bottom with the rest of the dead people.
I need to drive down to Tacoma.
Damn! No! Ew!
Yeah.
Yuck!
Yeah, I know.
No.
Good one, guys.
All right. Thanks for playing. We'll go ahead and stop.
Bye.
Thank you.
Later.
We'll be back hopefully next week with episode 34. For those who come after. Ha ha ha.
He didn't even let you get the fucking ending spiel out before he dipped.
Black Player Obscure. It's a good game. All right.
Patented Dan dip, everybody.
I gotta drive to Tacoma. All right, folks. We'll see you next week. I'll get this uploaded ASAP.